hello, welcome one and all to another fine edition of Insomniac. What's up, everybody? Hello, the Catman, Dee Myers. Good to see you here. And hello, Hong Kong Fui. What's up, man? What's up, Carlo Albanese and Nick the Lego Bounty Hunter? Great to see you all here. How you doing tonight? We've now entered the month of July, and the 4th of July is upon us here in the States. And for all you who's working hard, you get a long 4-day. Is it a 4-day weekend or is it a 5-day weekend with the holiday? I don't know, but it's all good to see you here. So there'll be some celebrating going on here. Yes. Greetings from San Antonio, Texas. Hey. Is it? Yeah, San Antonio. Okay. Nice. That's not too far from where I'm at in the southwest of Arizona. On the way. Yes, praise the soup. And always enjoy a good brew. Absolutely. So, without further ado. Oh, no. What is. No, I don't know why that link came up. I'm trying to type in the. 99 problems. I've got one. Well. So, how was everybody's week so far? I mean, are you ready for the weekend? Maybe some of you don't. Maybe not everybody celebrates the 4th of July, but that's kind of un-American. But you live in the States, and Canada. I guess the 1st of July is always Canada Day, so we're our friends in Canada. Well, technically for us, for me, where I'm at, still Canada Day. I don't know if there's any Canadian province that's in the Pacific time zone. Oh, crap. No, that's wrong. No, I just have the soup here, and last night I had a good showing of every Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing some karaoke. I know the Dee Myers enjoyed the show, and we're gonna be doing it every Wednesday night at let's see, 7 Pacific / so that's 8, 9. That'd be 7, 8, 9, 10 Eastern. Yeah, pretty late on the Eastern. Hello, Eric Sunder. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. So, how do you celebrate the holiday? That wasn't awesome. It was fun. Yeah, that's why I do them. I do the karaoke streams because they're fun. Just like I do my movie watch parties because I enjoy doing them and they're fun. What's up, Nick, the Lego Bounty Hunter? I know you're probably gonna watch isn't the Bad Batch is coming on shortly here in a while. No. I'll invite anybody who wants to join me right now. There's the link if anybody wishes to join. It may come up. What? Yes, the Bad Batch, I guess, will be dropping here shortly in a few hours. And welcome, Nick, the Lego Bounty Hunter Network.
Hey, I'm doing good. Yeah,
You
you're
ready
right.
to-
I'm gonna watch Bad Batch. So,
What episode is it on?
mhm.
What episode are they on right now?
Oh, sorry. 10.
10?
Episode 10. 10. Yeah.
Is it so? Is it the last one?
No. There's 6 more after this.
Oh, there's 16 episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catman.
Yes. I've seen the Bad Batch. I've only seen the first episode. I just haven't taken the time to watch the rest of them yet. I mean, I really enjoyed the first episode, but I just haven't taken the time to watch the rest of them. I'll get to them eventually. I mean, it's on the streaming service, and it's not like they're going anywhere. I mean,
Yeah, it's not gonna go away after. So.
well, once even when it completes, you could still rewatch them. What's up, LGG of Geeks and Joy? I was just on in your backstage where when I came on, I didn't even know that we were live. I really didn't. I didn't know that when it's green that it's live. Now I do. Hey, everyone, yes. If you're not subscribed to LG, make sure you are, because it's not neurotica. It's eye candy for nerds and geeks alike. Isn't that right, LDG? And he'll set the world straight once he gets a few projects. He's looking for a few good code writers, and I'm sure your special projects like Prometheus and whatever else could help good computer programmers who write code well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I if I could do it, I'd probably go. I don't know if I would understand it, but I would learn it to write code. What is computer code? It's a bunch of ones and zeros, but I think it's a little bit more complex than that.
I've done some coding before, so
You have.
they taught us how to code in school one time.
Hey, what's up, Dillard? Draws.
Jedi build it's junk again. Wait, what?
No. I'm not drinking. First, you would have to have alcohol. If I'm drunk on anything, it's called life, because I haven't had a drop of alcohol since New Year's Eve 2020. So yeah, it's drop in here, and I live in a dry climate. Yes, ones and zeros. What's up, Finn the Naked Nordic Ninja? What's up? If you guys, if you're interested in Finn, does some interesting content. He will read you a bedtime story.
He will.
I think 9 p.m. Eastern. I think that's what it is.
I think 9 or 10 Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so read you a bedtime story and teach you about other things. So I think there's a YouTuber for everything now. Like there's Lego YouTubers, there's Star Wars entertainment. So I've never
Oh
seen a
yeah.
bedtime story YouTuber. Well, for kids there is, but I haven't seen an adult
And
storyteller.
here's the thing. I may be alive, and there might, I have 6 awesome people watching. Thank you for that.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not the only one out there. I mean, there's lots of options on YouTube to watch, a lot of content. And if nobody's streaming now, they probably will be in a while. So YouTube is a forum. It's 24/7. It never sleeps. It's the internet, people. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't rest. It doesn't know business hours. It doesn't. It's not a 9 to 5 job. It's around the clock. It's around the clock, and I just take up a small portion of that clock. Of the 24 hour
Yeah,
around the clock. I'm I'm now I'm supposed to be the insomniac, which I am, because I'm up at night. But I wasn't the first, and I certainly won't be the last. Um, there'll be several. Hopefully, there'll be several more contenders. But it's rough, YouTube. But you can, if you have a camera phone, because I mean every phone nowadays has camera. You can make content,
yeah,
post it to YouTube.
yeah. I would recommend if you have your phone though. Right, I think anyone with a phone that starts YouTube can recommend this. Get a tripod if you have a phone. Don't try and just film with your hand. Get a
Well,
tripod.
yeah, that makes it. Yeah,
Yeah.
a tripod, a selfie stick, and but yeah, you can find them probably on Amazon or eBay.
mm.
Amazon's probably your best bet for stuff like that.
Yeah, and I would say if you're going to be a YouTuber too, like start a social media, whatever. Make your personal social media your YouTube one. But I would recommend having a social media for people to
What's
contact you
up,
as well.
Dave G
Yep.
Sound? Back in the house. What's up, Dave?
Oh,
Dave G Sound. Not going to work tonight. Can't get out in the neighborhood. Small tornado. Tornado. Oh no. Minor damage. Power lines. Oh, bummer. Well,
yeah.
hope they get that cleared up. We had a storm here in Tucson, and I drove to get Nina and I some food dinner last night, and
Mhm.
I'm looking, and there's like this big cemetery, and there's huge trees like alpines and whatnot. They were busted in half and all over the ground. There was like a microburst came through there because the wind was so strong.
Oh,
They were all over the place. It's like, holy shit! It's like World War III out there. No, it's just a microburst. It's just a little microburst. We're knocking big ass trees
yeah.
down, snapping big ass branches and like little pieces like twigs, like a giant came through, and you know but just a mini microburst hit the area. Strong winds. uh, we're in our monsoon season, so we get a lot of storms like
Uh,
that, heavy winds and rain, and it does cool down. I mean,
yeah.
we're still reaching the hundreds though. Still, that's like
Yeah,
38
it's gotten
38
close to that.
Celsius.
It's gotten close
Uh,
to that here. So sometimes it does get to 100 and you're just like, I can't take this. So, but
mm, that Yeah, it's quite warm.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody I know is okay. Um,
I'm good.
yeah, good.
Yeah. It,
Hey, Wookiee lives matter with an avatar that's
ooh,
recognizable.
Wookie loves matter.
Wiki. Yeah, Wookiee lives matter.
Wookie.
Believe some believe he began out there far across the universe. Tribes, humans who may have been forefathers of Egyptians or the what is that?
The
It's jumping
the
on
top.
me.
Hmm.
Topics of the Mayans. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
did you? What is it? What are you? I can't make up that word, Dave. You sound. Derecho is called powerful blows straight direction, often due to microburst. Okay, I buy that for $1. And look, Hong Kong Fui says hello. What do life matter? And I'm getting notifications from Loki's morning mischief. Some believe that even what there are brothers of man who fight to survive somewhere beyond the
But,
heavens. Okay.
huh. It got all philosophical.
And I'm probably going to be doing a double feature watch party on the 4th of July during, well,
Oh,
not the, no, wait, well, now that I said it, now I probably will, but I was actually thinking Saturday of the 3rd, I'm going to be doing a double feature watch party. I was thinking I need to play John Wick 3.
Lucky
So I'll be
Vibes
playing.
Matter. Says,
No,
dude,
no,
it's
no, 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 Thomas. You can watch that on your own time, Thomas. You can watch it on your own time.
we're gonna get you to do Twilight one day. No, I'm joking.
They already did. They made me watch 2, and I threw my money
Oh, I did.
on the first one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was 60 subscribers ago at 300.
Team America, says Carlo.
No. Every which way but loose is the other one that I'm gonna play Saturday. I'll probably and then Sunday gonna play the Sandlot movie, The Sandlot, and something else. I haven't decided yet. What's up, Sci-Fi Nation? How you doing? Good to see you, Sci-Fi. Hello, Catman. Yes, hello, Catman, aka D.D. Myers. You know, Thomas Potts built me what was it? You built me my own bar or something that where you had me sleeping in the back room or something. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll do a watch party sometime of something I like. I don't know what movie it will be, but I'll do a watch party sometime. Well, that would be fun. But
well,
I've thought about a few movies, but I have to turn the audio down or something. I don't know. I'll figure it
no,
out.
you can stick with me, kiddo. I'll show you the ropes. You can use the Cosme app, and you can set up a virtual room where you can share with friends, and
Oh wow.
people can watch along. And you know what? You don't have you could broadcast it on YouTube, but you just nobody will hear the audio, nobody will see any visuals.
Yeah, like
It's
you
thing.
share that link in the chat, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
What's the app called
I've
again?
Cosme, K
Cosme.
Kosmi, Cosme.
Okay, I'll get that then.
Yeah. Yes, you set up a thing and you set up a virtual room, and all you need to do is share. If you have multiple streaming services like I do, you open up the tab and choose from.
Oh, so
Even if
what
you
does that run for like what Amazon Prime or what do you does I don't.
I use it off of different ones,
Oh, okay.
but I'm just sharing a tab and
Alrighty, I'll look that up.
yeah, quite cool. I do my I have my it's called my theater, but I mostly play horror movies in there. But I also do like comedies and
Oh,
sci-fi films. So that's quite cool. Bill Cosby has an app. Only realized that the other day. Okay.
wait,
I thought
what?
Bill Cosby got canceled though.
Yeah, he got to wait. He has an app now though, even though he got released there like 2 days ago.
Wait. Independence Day on the 4th of July is unacceptable.
That
I didn't say I was going to play Independence Day. Bird of Prey did that last year is 120.
uh,
Now,
that
now, if you guys want the second one, I can play you the second one if you want that piece of no good work.
I dude
That's all I have to say about that.
I have seen some weird holiday movies like 4th of July, President's Day. There have been some weird movies for holidays. There's one called Uncle Sam. If anyone has seen it, it's a horror movie, like really low budget, and it's
Yeah,
hilarious. But
no, I know of it. I went in 1996. I went to a horror convention and they were promoting that movie. I actually met the director Robert Rodriguez. Hello, Captain Trek. Good to see you. How you
oh,
doing?
I'm gonna answer the Sci-Fi Nation says, "Who is this Nick guy? He sounds cool." I'm the
Nick,
bat.
he's the Legged Bounty Hunter, right? And
Yeah, do videos.
You just graduated from high school this year, right?
Yeah, I'm out of school. Well,
and
if I do college,
and you're spending your summer vacation on YouTube, right?
yeah. Listen, I have to grow my subscriber count somehow.
Of course.
I'd rather just do.
Well,
This
we
is
help
fun
you
to
do.
me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 133 now, so that's good.
Well, keep at it, man. Keep at it. You
A
know.
cool millennial? What? It's a Sci-Fi Nation. Like Dog the
Yeah.
Bounty. Yeah, like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Who was taught well in the verse of Star Wars, right? I mean,
Mm. Wait, what was it? Sorry.
you were taught well in the verse of Star Wars, right?
I was taught well in the words of Star. You know what?
In the
I
Star Wars
yeah.
verse, in the Star Wars verse,
Yeah, I
like
gotta say, I was in the right time for Star Wars. We had the prequel. Well, I watched the original trilogy, then the prequels, and then Clone Wars. The first Clone Wars came out around that time, and then Dave Filoni's Clone
oh
Wars
yeah,
came
that
out.
movie came out in 2006.
Yeah, and then they had an
Or no,
anime like a two.
2008, 2000. No, it was the Clone
Yeah,
Wars. The movie was 2008. No, 2008 or 2009.
yeah. It
I
was
know I took my nephew to see it.
yeah. There was an animated series before that that was full 2D animation, not the one that Dave Filoni made, and then the sequels. and then we had Rebels, and then the sequels. So it was a pretty good time to be a Star Wars fan around then.
Wait. Who's weird? Dave Filoni?
Dave Filoni's weird, or am I weird? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, Self Nation.
Hello, Keely Chow. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide.
That's what I was talking about, Thomas. Yeah, there was an animated Clone Wars just before Episode 3 came out. That's yeah. Before Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen Groundhog Day. Yes, I have seen Groundhog Day.
But yeah,
Hello, Mara Joe Michaels. Good to see you.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna impress every Star Wars fan here if they're. I've read the EU, so I know what could have happened with Disney in Star Wars. We could have had so many good stories from the expanded universe, and we didn't. So it's all right.
What was your first? What was your Trial by Fire? The prequels?
No, actually, no, it wasn't the prequels. It was the original trilogy because, I think Attack of the Clones had just come out when I was born, and 2 years later, Revenge of the Sith came. So I was 2003. So Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005, 2 years later, and Attack of the Clones came out a year before, I think 2002. So yeah, and then I got into all the books, and so I actually read the books, and Vader, Kenobi, like the Thrawn trilogy. So I know some stuff.
Did you just start YouTube broadcasting to YouTube this year?
No, I started last year under a different name.
Oh, okay.
And then
you got a cool Star Wars name now. I mean, that's
I
awesome,
do.
Man.
I do, but it was
you're like a Star Wars. Like I should, people. I know I should be more Star Wars oriented with being Jedi Bill, but I'm all centered of pop culture and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I am just like the thing is I have the bounty hunter name, like Mandalorian or whatever, but it's
you got an awesome avatar. You got a cool sounding Star Wars name. I mean, so how were you first introduced to Star Wars, Nick?
It was when I was born. Was my mom showed me Star Wars. She was a big fan of it, and then she introduced me to like all the old music and stuff too. So I got the classics, and the biggest show we watched together. This kind of breaks the genre too. It's genre specific, yeah, but it's like I was like Bounty Hunter is a cool name. It doesn't specifically fit the Star Wars. In a way, you can have a bounty hunter and everything. But no, what I'm saying is the first show I really watched together with my mom. It goes away from Star Wars, but it was a Supernatural. That was the first big like family show me and my mom had, and that ended. But we loved it, of course. But it's like, can I put a bounty?
A guy who lives in Arizona with several cats.
I don't go after friends.
No. And remember, Thomas, you'll never get to DB Cooper's money that way, Thomas.
Yeah. There's and then a red laser just shows up on your face. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm not secretly DB Cooper. No, I'm really not.
I would no, but the bat. I came up with the name. I was like, I love Star Wars Bounty Hunter. It was cool. Yeah, but I also was like Doctor Who, and then I'm like, because Doctor Who, Supernatural, and Star Wars is like the big and Walking Dead. So
Mm-hmm.
I I love horror movies, but some when you're more, I'd say I'm more PG-13, teenish, more than a full adult. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I can't go over everything, but I have a second channel and that I can go over anything I want on there, so that's fun.
Oh yeah.
Would be sweet to get Doctor Who. Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah. If you could talk uh, uh, all day long with a friend of mine called. Uh, Her name is Yvette. You've talked to Yvette, so she's been here. Uh, what about
Yeah.
What about D.D. Cooper? I don't know what you're talking about, Thomas Potts. I don't. Um, have you read? Have you read? Have you ridden? Damn it! Oh no! Oh
What
no!
was it?
Have you read any of the expanded universe, Star Wars universe books,
Yeah,
novelization, comic books?
yeah, I did. And it's not like the Disney EU. It was the actual EU. Mara Jade, the Thrawn trilogy, the original. Vader, the Vader story. I don't know if there was like Vader Rising or something. I think it was called Kenobi. The Old
Mm-hmm.
Republic, of course. So, Revan, Malik, Bane. So yeah, I read a. There's a lot of interesting material that is there in Star Wars land that you can explore to your heart's content. Honestly, there's so much besides the EU as well. There's some good books that aren't like part of the expanded universe, but they're just separate from the EU, but are really good as well. So
Uh-huh.
you can, yeah.
Hello, games, movies, comics, or us, and hello, Sci-Fi Nation.
Hello, everybody.
Hello
What are
there.
what are you talking about? Games, the Battle of Gettysburg. The first day is over. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, games, movies, and comics are us. You showed up in my stream earlier tonight, which I do appreciate that. But what are you talking about? The Battle of Gettysburg. The first day is over. Gettysburg. Are you talking about because July 4th is coming up?
Most likely.
Mm.
Was the bounty on it was the set? No, it was I'm gonna say something. If you've ever seen like the Gotham Knight or like Seizing Mage 315 in the chats before, that was me. I
Wait,
was going under different names.
say that name again.
There was a account I had back in 2020 last year. It was called Nick Seizing Mage 315, and I went on with Rosetta and a few comic Zach.
Oh, I might have seen you on Rosetta's, but yeah, I started in 2020, so I might have even forgotten what that screen name was.
Yeah, and I was talking about my independent movie I'm making now. The name changed, but it was like about like Rise of the Zombies. I was a little nervous about then, but
Oh, I think I do remember something about that. And if I remember right, I tried to encourage you to
he
make
gave me
your
a
movie.
pep talk like you gotta say there's mother effing zombies coming to kill people. No,
No, it wouldn't be something like chintzy like that.
no,
But no, I definitely, yeah, if you're going out to do something like that, that takes balls. And, you just got to stick to your guns. If that's what you really want to do, you do it. You don't take no for an answer. You make your movie
no,
no matter
and
what.
yeah, And you know what? I came back stronger than ever under a different name that was a Star Wars Lego type thing. And I was like, I'm ready to talk about what I want. And then Doctor Who came in there. So, and then I was just like, I'm going to talk about what I want. And if people don't like it, that's okay. If people do, that's awesome. But I'm just going to do it for fun and see how it goes again. Just start it up, see if it works again. And it
And
has.
you
So.
changed your screen name, but how's the movie coming along?
Great actually, and I changed the name of it. It's called An Unworthy World now. And honestly, everything's done. We just have to film, and we're ready to be out this Thanksgiving. I'm hoping for.
Very cool, very cool. Bill, you got some people you want to say hi to in chat?
Hey, yeah. Hey, Taylor Lynn. Good to see you, man.
They're talking about American history right now in the chat.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. We are on the verge of the 4th of July.
We are on the verge of 4th, but hey, we have to say belated Happy Canada Day, though. We do have to say that.
Yes.
Well, technically, in my time zone, it's still Canada Day.
Well, yeah, but I'm
It's
on the
past,
East Coast,
yeah.
and the only
I
thing
am
farther
too,
east
yeah.
than me is Quebec. So,
Yeah, I'm East too. So, yeah, happy Canada Day in the past.
Oh, hello, Thomas Potts. Hello, Thomas Potts. Hello, Thomas Potts. Hello,
Morse,
Thomas Potts.
Morse.
Hello, Thomas Potts.
Yeah, hi, Thomas
Oh,
Potts.
hello,
How you
Thomas
doing?
Potts.
Morris
Hey,
Joe
Thomas
Michaels.
Potts.
How you doing, Morris Joe Michaels? Potts. Yes, Potts. Just like Annie Potts, but I'm sure there's no relation.
What happened on the 4th of July? A lot of things happened on the 4th of
Actually,
July.
Actually, nothing. It's just a date we set in this country.
No, it's rumored that they signed the Declaration.
Yeah, that's what they say, but it actually got signed well before the 4th. They set the 4th as the actual holiday.
What was that?
Somebody moving something.
It sounded like you got some loose wires on your mouse.
Oh, I got a new subscriber.
I don't have any wires.
Oh,
No wires.
well, I don't know. It's crickly crackly, like wires were loose or something.
No wires. This is a Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
Bluetooth mouse.
Cool.
Oh.
No, it's just weird. It sounded like loose wires there for a second.
No, I think somebody was.
Sorry.
Was scooting something.
What's up, Nick?
I wanted to say thank you to Keely Chow in the chat. Thanks for subscribing. I saw that. It gives me a notification on who subscribes. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for supporting Nick. Yeah, I remember now. I talked to him like over a year ago. He had to remind me of it, but yeah, I did. And I gave him some encouragement that to my own admittance, completely forgot about until he just told me about it.
Yeah, I was on Rosetta's. I was real nervous. And then I came back. It was originally supposed to be a book. And then I was like, I can't make this a book. And I was like, let's do it a movie. And now there was a friend that went to school, and he's now into film. So he does filmmaking, like studying for it and everything. So he knows how to do stuff, and we're going to make it awesome.
You talking about Thomas Gilkey?
No, not Thomas. I have a friend.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Myra.
I heard Thomas.
Meow.
I'm sorry.
Meow, meow, Moira.
Hello, Myra.
Hello, everyone.
Give it up for Moira Kenny, the future governor of Oklahoma. Everybody who lives in the state of Oklahoma, everybody should support Moira.
So if you live in the state of Oklahoma, you need to support Myra.
Moira for governor.
Absolutely. Myra Kitty for governor.
I'm gonna say one thing. Someone in the chat was like, I think it was you, Sci-Fi Nation, making a joke, but you said a smart millennial. How's that? But I actually agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. There's not a lot of smart millennials anymore.
No, there's not. There's not. And my oldest is actually 21 years old. So she's actually one of the earliest millennials. And I'll tell you what, I've seen some millennials around here, and I just want to bee slap them, right? But I can't. I don't because I like my freedom, for one. Two,
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I can't blame them. I have to blame that on their slacker Gen X parents or whatever they are because they didn't raise them right? Because I was brought up by boomers and I'm a Gen Xer. And, I see what's going on with the millennial culture and it's just, as much as I want to get mad, it breaks my heart more than anything. It's like, are you freaking serious? You can't even stand up for your fucking self.
Yeah, listen, I mean, the thing is that the early 2000s were, like, decent. And listen, we had good shows and good stuff happening around the era I was born. But I went back. I watched Star Trek, Doctor Who, Star Wars. I watched everything. Mostly everything. And it's like, I like this stuff. Like, people say that, we were growing up then. It's like, I went back. I watched everything. I was into it. I probably have, and yeah, people that grew up with it too, I can see why they're mad at certain things that have happened. I am too. Star Wars and everything is kind of fine with me. Star Wars is getting back into a direction I can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek is down the gutter. It's not fully destroyed, but it's getting there. Doctor Who, I just have to say it real quick, killed me because they destroyed it. They destroyed Doctor Who. It's gone. You can't fix it. That's all I'll say.
Wait. Carlos said, wait, is ain't an actual word? Yes, it is. It is in my dictionary. It's listed in my dictionary. Carlo Albany says, wait, is ain't an actual word? Yes, it is. Yeah. I have a dictionary with the word ain't. As in am not. It is an actual word. It's an actual contraction, Carlo.
Yeah.
Just like dude. Just like dude. There's like several definitions for the word dude. Okay, the first one being back to the Wild West, where it refers to a guy on a horse. He works on a dude ranch. He's a cowboy type of stuff. The one I like to equate it with is an elephant's butt hair. That's the other definition. Don't call me a dude because I'm not an elephant's butt hair.
Yeah.
Bad English, a.k.a. American, says Thomas Potts from Pennsylvania, land of the Amish.
Yeah, well, if some of my English sounds weird sometimes, it's because I have a country family.
They're talking about me. When they talk about bad speaking, they're talking about me, okay? Because everybody knows I cannot, unless I'm publicly speaking, I cannot pronunciate anything for nothing.
Yeah, listen, I live in the country type thing. I talk to, so if I say stuff that sounds weird, it's like, yeah, we say slang for certain words here. And with my family, because my side of the family, my mom and everything, my mom's part of it really is more like that than the other side with my aunt and stuff. So,
and Carlos says, contractions, isn't that something that happens when a woman gives birth? Yeah, kind of, Carlo, kind of. Gullible was removed from the dictionary. Really? Here, let me give you a few lessons. Here, you want to? Let's meet up. I'll give you a few lessons in gullibility.
Yeah. No, it's people who use the word irregardless should lose their teeth for it, says Wiki Lives Matter. Oh, wait, irregular? Irregardless.
Irregular? Well, my mama always bought me irregular t-shirts.
You're feeling silly? That's okay, Carlo.
Regardless.
Irregardless.
Irregardless.
Many probably lost teeth there at Gettysburg. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they needed teethuses to begin with. I'm not sure many of them had teethuses. They went into that battle.
Them teepuses.
Gold
Oh.
teeth that had gold and silver teeth fillings.
No.
Where you had
Back then, it would have been wooden teeth, Bill.
No,
Oh, wait,
they
that's...
they probably had gold teeth.
They ain't gonna waste gold on teeth when they're fighting a war.
No, I'm sure they had gold teeth back then.
Games, movies, and comics says, I doubt the soldiers at Gettysburg used proper grammar.
Yeah, there's no grammar police here.
I have to agree with that. I doubt they did either.
So sci-fi, your new computer. Did you need to have a monitor for that?
No, I'm using my. Remember the video I put out about putting a brand new bulb into my DLP TV? Oh. No, he didn't watch it. See, he's asking me questions about a monitor. He didn't even watch the video.
Well, I was asking you so you could tell me.
No, I'm using my
I'm
60.
sorry, Sci-Fi Nation.
Okay.
I don't have time to watch everything.
Wow.
So I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry that I didn't get. Don't be offended that I didn't get to your video.
Hey,
Eventually
did I say I was
watch it.
offended? Bill, did I say I was offended?
No, but you implied it. You implied it, man.
Okay. Now, what I'm using is my 65-inch Samsung DLP TV as a monitor.
Okay.
Which, shameless plug, watch my video on how to change a bulb in a 65-inch DLP Samsung TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got 2 HDMI out ports for video. It also has DisplayPort. So yeah, it has 3 video out ports on it.
Nice.
Carlos saw it. I'm sorry. Did it make you sore? That's huge. Well, that's what she said, Carlo. Every single night.
Oh, Lord.
What's up, Thomas Potts? Hello, Thomas Potts. Hello, Thomas Potts.
Hey, Thomas Potts. He always calls me a
Thomas
dink.
Potts.
He likes to call me the dink. How you doing, dink? How you
What?
doing? How you doing up there in Pennsylvania? Or wait, no, you went down south, didn't you?
Just
What are you showing there, Nick?
I just have I've shown this off before, but I have the light on it. There's the Falcon.
Millennium Falcon. Look at that. Is that the 80s version?
No, that's the Lego Falcon. That's the $800 Falcon.
Oh shit!
Oh, and there's Baby Yoda right there. Oh, there's Cloud City.
Wait, if I'm gonna pay $800 though, I gotta say this. I want to get the original one by Kenner. The original Millennium.
There's Cloud City with the Slave One.
Hey, and you got the Slave One, yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
Jesse, it's called Slave One.
It is.
It's called Slave One.
Oh, there's an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter and there's some 501st.
It is called Slave One. I want to go back to that point because if you look at the Kenner toys from the 1980s and you look at Boba Fett's ship, it's called Slave One. In Kenner packaging.
And you got your R2D2 and your you got a lot.
Yeah, he's got all the action figures. Look at that! Oh my god!
Oh, hey Kylo. There's Darth Vader back there.
Yeah, there's 2 like Darths. Man.
Oh, and I got a movie collection. There's some Indiana Jones and.
I see Fizz Chozo in the chat. Hello, Fizz Chozo. I saw you on somebody else's panel the other day.
Yeah.
He was probably here because he's been Fizz Chozo likes to hang out over here.
Yeah. there's something.
That is a very nice collection. I agree, D.D. Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I do have
Most impressive.
Yes, the power of the dark side. No, here. Oh,
It's an internal Death Star.
what?
Wow.
It's a
Yeah.
Lego Death Star.
Yeah, it only has 4 levels. What the hell? 2 levels. Well,
They
son
were
of a
building
bitch.
that thing in the last Spider-Man movie, or was it the first one?
You know, for the
can't
money you
remember.
pay for that, it should have like 64 freaking levels.
You got a lot of Funko things, Funko Pops.
This. If anyone likes Lord of the Rings, I'll probably have made their dream come true. There's Helm's Deep in the back and Baggins and
Jesus Christ, did you
Go.
save every toy you ever got for Christmas as a kid?
I got a lot.
Yeah.
I listen. I guess
I'm not
I
saying
just-
I'm jealous, but like I'm 45. If I would have saved that shit 20 years ago, God, you know how much money I'd have right now?
Oh look, I got this.
What is that?
That's Minister.
Oh, that's the from the
extended,
collection.
Yeah, the extended version of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Look at the detail they put into that.
Yeah.
Carlo says, how long did it take to build?
Oh, which one?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Now this is where I can put my weed. I can put my I can put my weed in there.
Yeah, I'll say which one you were talking about building him, and I'll answer.
In the meantime, Fizz Chozo says, by the way, I don't know how to use Stream Elements. That's okay. You cannot use it with StreamYards. You have to use XSplit or another program.
No, do you know what Stream Elements is there, Sci-Fi?
Yes, I do. I have an account with them.
Yes, but do you know what it is for?
Yes, it's used for having that little useful stuff go across the screen when anybody subscribes or sends a chat or donates.
Well, that's yeah.
Someone at my dad, Carlos says, how long did it take to build the Death Star? You're not gonna believe me. You might, but the Death Star when I actually when I get a big one, I kind of starve myself to the point of where I'm just gonna, and I only eat like dinner. I can build these fast now because I've built them my whole life. It took me like 3 days to do that, and sometimes it takes people up to a week, and it took me like a week to do the Falcon, and it took people like 2 weeks to do that. So yeah, I build them fast and do it. So I mean, no, wait, the Falcon was like 4 days, I think, not a week. It was like 4 days. I sped through it after Christmas.
How do you get a tip jar? It's in the settings, Chris Jozo. It's in the settings.
It's just easy to set up.
Yeah. I think what Fizz Chozo needs is somebody to do a private StreamYard and show them how to set up Stream Elements. Because it's a lot easier to show somebody than it is to try to explain it to them.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
No, some people were saying to me, do you have a Super Star Destroyer? No, I do not. That is the next one, boys. That's the next one I'm getting. Is the Star Destroyer. So, just... and I have the Mos Eisley downstairs in the living room, but I can't show it right now because my everyone's asleep. But yeah. Oh wait, I'll show one more thing because it's kind of important, I guess.
Well, don't wake up the rents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get kicked out. No, I'm joking. I can go down here real quick and show you.
Shh, be very, very quiet. He's hunting wabbits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm in the lair of my dining room. No, just here.
You're in the lair. Oh.
Zoinks! I see snacks. Scooby snacks.
There's the Disney castle.
Cinderella's castle.
And then Harry Potter.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. That looks like Christmas Town. What the hell?
Yeah, there's...
You have an amazing... Who you stay with your mom, right?
And my grandparents. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you actually get your own place, that's not going with you, right? You're going to keep it safe?
Yeah, I'll keep it... Well, some of it. Some of the...
Yeah. It's a bummer when the Lego piece goes missing, right?
That's...
Yeah, one piece goes missing, there goes all your money down the drain.
No, honestly, I actually want to tell everyone this. That Disney castle, it looks like one big piece, but it can actually... It's put into 3 sections, so you can just detach it and then put it back together. Easy.
Hey, Carlo, I do not have a collection. You know what I got? I got an NCC.
You can make your own Lego movie, Nick.
Yeah, he could.
You can make your own Lego movie.
Here's what I have. I have the Enterprise D and a Bird of Prey from Eagle Moss. It's like the only 2 things I have. Then I have like Chewbacca, who's basically a Wookiee and a stick. He's on the end of a pencil. And then I got some little 2-foot tall plush little baby Yoda thing. It's like I don't even have a freaking collection. That's why I don't put one behind me in my live streams.
No, I don't mean to make people jealous. I just was like, I'm grateful for what I have, and I want to show it to people.
No, we're not jealous. I'm just saying I don't even have a collection.
We like to kick out over cool stuff, and I mean,
yeah, it's cool that you got that. I'm just saying, keep it safe when you get your own place. Don't take it with you. Trust me, I've been there at your age. Don't take it with you. Trust me, it ain't gonna work out good for you.
No, I probably won't take a lot of it. I probably will.
Put the Wookiee on camera. What Wookiee?
Like when I found... Oh, wait. I had a friend at GameStop one year. And you can probably tell where this story is going to go. He forgot to give this out at the Arkham Knight. He forgot to give this out at the Arkham Knight midnight release. And he was like, do you want it? To my mom, that your son want it.
So he looks at your mom. Your best friend looks at your mom and says, do you want it?
Yeah, because he's like, your son's a huge Star Wars fan. Well, he wasn't. He was more of a worker that was like, he knew us. We went in there all the time. And he was like, do you want this for your son? Because he talks about Bub and Batman all the time he's in here. And my mom was like, yeah, he'll want that. He gave me they were giving this away at the midnight release, a promo event. It was the cardboard standee. They put it in the store. like the big display thing. It was cool.
You know what's really funny? I made a dad joke and that went right over your head.
I used to have a poster. I used to have a poster of Braveheart the size of that cardboard cutout.
Braveheart, Mel Gibson, everybody, in rainbow paint on the face.
It used to be the size of a whole door. Okay.
Oh my God, you had a whole full-size Mel Gibson
poster. I had a whole poster of Mel Gibson, but I don't know. I can't tell you what happened to it. I don't remember what happened to it. I think I probably and it got damaged somehow. And I used to have like all the posters to like
that actually
Lost Ark and whatnot.
And to be fair, that actually wasn't a bad movie. I'm just giving Bill a bunch of shit right now.
Well, at least it ain't the other thing that other people mention here. That one that I can't stand.
What's that? What movie, Bill?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I dare not speak it.
Oh, your favorite movie, Twilight?
No.
Hey, he took the words out of my mouth. Shit, I know better.
I'm sorry.
How many Twilight action figures do you own, Jedi
That's
Bill?
a big
Asked
zero,
Thomas Potts.
0, That's a 0.
Hey, I told you, if you want real vampire movies, watch Interview with the Vampire or Queen of the
Yes.
Damned.
But yeah, that's
I got
those are the
Grogu.
good. Yeah,
I've got Grogu. Or the
those
child.
are the good vampire movies.
And
oh
Queen,
yeah, the talking one.
He's asleep.
he's asleep. Is his eyes going to open? Because that's going to freak me the fuck out.
Hey, my baby Yoda can talk. He can
I
move
don't
his
know.
head.
Wake up!
He can.
He's permanently asleep.
LGC says, good night, Brother Bill.
Good night, LDG.
Gonna see. Oh. Move, baby Yoda.
Hey, LDG. Thanks for your stream tonight, brother. Everybody check out LDG of Geeks and Joy if you're not subscribed to him already.
Stop your hurting. I'm not hurting,
That's no! Son of a bitch. You fed the gremlins after midnight, didn't you?
Yes, we did. No.
Sons of
And
bitches.
I guess I'm a big. I'm a stop hurting baby Yoda.
You can't hurt Yoda. He's a gremlin that's fed after midnight.
Yeah, no, you can't. Like, he wants to
Yeah,
be a star of the show now.
I don't know if
At
anyone
least
knows.
mine doesn't smoke. Teach Odysseys. He taught his to smoke.
Yeah, you know how he does that? He smokes a cigarette behind it. Feed the mogwai, says Fizz Chozo. No, don't feed him.
Not after midnight. I don't know if anyone knows these. I just collect these, and this is like the last thing I'm gonna show. They're called U2s. They make figures of YouTubers, and I'm a YouTube fan. I got
What?
some gaming. I got the G Fuel one.
Thomas Potts says, Jedi Bill, something happened to Wookiee's comments. Wookiee Supreme's comments. I saw Wookiee commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have some YouTubers, so it's pretty cool.
What you talking about?
Wookiee said, y'all killing me, Bill. Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, what you talking about?
What you talking about, Thomas?
Let me go look. Deleted. Wait, what?
How'd it get deleted? Unless he deleted it his damn self.
Ooh.
I didn't do it. Oh.
Wookiee Lives Matters was timed out by Jedi Bill, says LDG, for 5 minutes. What happened, Jedi Bill? Asks LDG. I don't know. Bill, did you butt ban somebody?
No.
Oh.
No, look, my phone's right here, and I didn't even have the phone's right there. See, the stream's right there.
Yeah, even LDG says, did you butt ban him?
No. It's right here in front of me.
I think we know what happened. Don't you?
Carlos says it was Baby Yoda's fault.
Baby Yoda used the Force to ban him.
Midi-chlorians. You know what midi-chlorians are? They are
Yes,
biological nanites. Biological nanites. No, biological nanites. Think about it. The force that flows out through us. It is and is not. It is.
I'm sure it was an accident. Okay. Maybe there is a gremlin in my phone.
Let me use a southern term that Nick might understand. It's an accident. It was an accident.
No. You know what the accident is? It's called Apple. Right there. See,
I didn't say ax.
That's the accident right there.
I didn't say
right there.
I didn't say accident. I said accident. It's an accident.
It's an apple. What can I tell you?
Broken windows, rotten apples. Don't buy either one. Use Linux.
No. Wookiees. I'm sorry, Wookiees, man.
There's something on the wing of the plane. I love that girl. Goes back to that William Shatner episode of Twilight Zone or whatever the hell show he was in. We all saw her, Baby Yoda. But Panda Wookie.
I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. Don't know what you're speaking of, man.
I don't know, man. What you talking about, man? Yeah, Twilight Zone, Carlo. I know what you meant. That was an awesome episode.
Damn Yoda.
Damn it, Baby Yoda.
Steals my weed and
Baby Yoda, what?
I sell Baby Yodas and Baby Yoda accessories. Said nobody ever.
yeah, that's right. That's right, Carlo. What about the droids banning Wookiee?
What about the droids? Yeah, what about your etiquette droid over there?
Maybe even one of them cats.
Where's the override? The override! Oh, now Carlo's quoting Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Nice, Carlo.
Son of a bitch, you're blue.
I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-da, blue.
You don't want to be blue, Thomas?
We need LDG for that one, because he's the one that's got the...
No. Let LDG go to sleep, man.
Yes, he can go to sleep. I'm just saying, he has the actual thing for that. Thomas Potts is a wrench again. How did that happen? Yeah, he doesn't like having wrenches. He don't like getting hit in the head with a wrench.
Well, if you want it, be gone. I can make it be gone because I am a Jedi.
Baby, if you want it, come get it.
I can make it disappear. You don't like wrenches?
That's what she said.
Fine.
I can make it disappear. That's what
is
said.
that you're showing?
Does anyone know what that is?
It looks like John Wick.
It looks like you in front of a ceiling fan trying to do a strobe light.
Oh, looks
there
like
you go. You're not blue anymore. You're not blue. Not watch Thomas Potts have a fit. There.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hello, Thomas. Hello. No.
Unfortunately, Thomas won't join us on chat. He's too shy.
No. He just likes to give me.
He likes to give you shit. Yeah,
I know.
He gives me shit all the time too. Don't worry.
Well, he wouldn't be the wonderful Thomas Potts if he didn't, right?
Right. He's lucky that he's a Thomas Potts. That's all I'm saying.
He's a Thomas Potts. And he's also working, okay.
Yeah, I know. He works those weird ass hours in the middle of the fucking night.
It's called the graveyard shift.
Graveyard. What are you doing in that graveyard, Thomas?
Or first shift. Or first shift.
He's working a red eye.
She said you can make it disappear. How? Oh, I don't know, Carlo.
I think Thomas Potts needs to be upgraded to troll status, the same as Kronos is. What do you think, Bill?
He might be a Thomas Potts, but he's our Thomas Potts.
He's our Thomas Potts, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And Carlo is the only Carlo Albanese that's Carlo Albanese.
Absolutely.
And he's okay. Be right back. Fine.
I just learned tonight Carlo is from the UK. I never knew that.
Yeah, he's they're neighbors with Yvette.
Yes, I know. I never knew that until tonight. That's awesome.
Thank you, Parrot Head.
I would.
When are you going to start watching him, Parrot Head?
Parrot Head, what's up, buddy?
I'm not watching him. You can watch them all by yourself, Parrothead.
Even Thomas Potts says, "Where's
Right.
Kronos?
Right.
Kronos? I don't know where Kronos is. He pops in, he pops out. We never know where he's gonna show up, bud."
Yeah, I want to the best thing about this, like we were mentioning, like the UK people. Yeah, but I've met so many people from the UK just by doing this. I've met like 3-4 people from the UK just doing this. Which
You
is
know, I
awesome.
met a lot back in the day, way back in the
Hey,
day. I
it's
mean,
Tim Possible. What's up, Tim
did
Possible?
you just call Tim Possible Tim Pool? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh, son of a.
It's the other Tim Poe. Tim Poe.
That other Tim,
The other Tim. That
according to Bill.
Tim Possible is Tim Pool's
All right.
alternate account. No, I'm joking. No,
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Wait.
what's going on?
What's going on, Nick?
You tell me.
You lost your picture, Nick. What the hell?
You're a white dot.
I don't know
You're
what the
a
heck
white dot.
happened.
You're a white dot with a little thing in the middle. It looks like you're. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it because that won't sound right.
Oh. I don't know what happened, guys. What was that? I just spazzed out.
Why are there sparkly?
Parrothead says, if you hate sparkly vampires so much, why are there sparkly vampires on your Discord and in the group chat, Bill?
Oh, probably because Parrothead put them there. That's why.
Wait, so you don't control your own Discord, Bill? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can. I don't know. I haven't looked. I don't know what he's talking about.
Sounds like you don't have control over your own social media. Just saying.
Interesting.
No, believe me, if there's things I can.
And now Nick has one of the doctors I can almost respect. That's Tenet, right? Is that Tenet?
It is Tenet. It is Tenet.
Yes.
You can actually respect.
Well, compared to the new shit.
Tim,
Yeah.
you're welcome to come up, Tim, if you like.
Absolutely.
Oh.
We're just having fun up here. We're not trying to make fun or put nobody down. We do make fun, but we don't do it disparagingly, I should say. We have no intent of putting people down on purpose. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Nation, this is how I feel when everyone else in the chat hates Disney, but I'm defending them. Look at this avatar.
Why?
Why? I don't even get that. I don't even get that. That's like you need to.
Cola is just a T-shirt.
Titty Cola.
Oh my god!
Do that again, Bill. Put that right back on screen.
Do it. Yeah.
That's what you call titty cola, people. Titty cola.
No.
Man boob cola.
Oh, Thomas Potts asked a good question to you, Bill. Thomas Potts says, if you hate Twilight, then why do you always talk about it?
Yeah. There you go. Good question. That's a good question by Thomas Potts.
They do, because they put it out there in the chat.
Can I comment now? Says Wookie. Yep.
Yes,
Wookie.
I'm not touching this thing.
Nobody here timed you out, Wookie. I don't know what the F happened to you. Nobody here that I know of timed you out, bud. What the hell? Who the hell timed out Wookie?
It was him.
You know, I got one of those too, Bill, but I'm going to blame it on yours.
Hey, Tim.
Hello there. What's up, everyone? How's it going?
What's up, Tim Possible?
Hey, you got your Captain America shirt on.
Is that Adam Driver? Is that? Wait, no, I'm joking.
Oh, I remember Tim Possible now. I talked to you.
He is a lookalike, though.
No, I talked to Tim Possible the other night. I can't remember what stream, but yeah, we had a good conversation.
Got my collar and mask background. No, I just did a stream about the Loki series. We talked about that. I know
with this Captain America shirt on there.
Yeah, America. Rest in peace. Well, Chris Evans didn't die, but we all kind of miss him as Captain America. I don't know, but
Which one?
well,
One from the 80s?
no,
Which
like
one died?
Winter Soldier Captain America from that movie. Man, oh my gosh, I love that movie. But not necessarily agree with the dude politically, but like, man, they got rid of Robert Downey Jr., Captain America. Thank God they brought back Loki.
Who did Robert Downey Jr. play? Was he playing Iron Man in that movie?
Yeah, Iron Man.
Okay. So this is a movie I haven't seen yet. So all right.
Oh yeah, no, Loki's the series. It's pretty hot.
Yeah,
right
I know.
now.
I know it's a series. I tried to do like one of the episodes with Bill last week, and
Oh,
I
cool.
failed horribly on my part. Which I
Yeah,
apologize for,
yeah.
Bill.
It's pretty like divisive, to be honest. Like based on the Twitter response, but like on TikTok, the cosplay is huge, and it's just a fun topic because like I don't care. Like if someone doesn't like it, I want to hear why they don't like it. It makes for like a fun conversation. So yeah, I mean that tonight my stream wasn't really planned. I hit up my buddy up. It's like, you want to do a stream night? Let's do it. So I need to get a set schedule or whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It just literally took me this long to put your chat avatar with you here up on the panel because I've seen you in so many streams.
yeah. No, I
And-
feel like a lot of all of us. I've seen you
Like,
guys.
I know I've
too.
talked to you like a couple nights ago, but it like literally just clicked in my head. Oh, that's who that is. I blame it on my old age. It's my sometimers. I don't know, but I finally put your chat name with seeing you on panel.
Yeah.
Mm.
So now I can put a name and a face and a voice together. So that's
Yeah.
cool with me.
It definitely helps because, like, the thing is, I have two channels. I admit it makes it a little harder, but because I have Tim Possible and I have Tim's Talk, my main channel, and restarting my Tim Possible channel up real soon. But I'll let Bill read his comments and you gotta
Oh,
look.
definitely. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bill. What's up, brother?
Oh no! Wait for it. Okay. Interview with a vampire wasn't. What?
Wasn't
Homo-
what?
Homoerotic enough.
Yeah.
Homoerotic enough. It didn't have to be. It had Tom Cruise in it. Jeez.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think just
It was a good movie though.
It was
And-
Kirsten Dunn was in it, or Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst was in it. Yes.
Yeah. She was Mary Jane in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Yep.
And then the other vampire movie that I mentioned was Queen of the Damned, which was, if anybody remembers, the pop/rap hip hop star Aaliyah. That was her very last on-screen appearance. Well, as far as a show or movie goes, and yeah, Queen of the Damned. I'll tell you what, which was technically supposed to be the sequel to Interview with the Vampire.
Was it really?
Yes, in the Anne Rice series, the Anne Rice book series.
Wow. I've never seen it. I've seen it like advertised. I like maybe the marketing was just it was different back then. I mean,
Oh, it was way different back then. Yeah.
well, back then you wanted to actually put out a good movie. Now you're trying to,
Yeah,
There's
now
a
you're
lot,
just
man.
trying to push out whatever you can just to see whatever fucking sticks to the wall, which is
Yeah,
stupid.
it's more of a
Yeah.
cash grab nowadays. It's like they want to milk like on Netflix or whatever. They really do milk things out, even though it sacrifices the story. If you know what I mean, like they're like they go too far with it. It's like really the first one was so great, and they do a second one that was like all right, and then the third one's like okay, it's just obviously too milk, but we're gonna see it because it's the fan base, but the dip in quality goes downhill. I mean, we see it all the time. Like,
And
Yeah.
Parrothead, even if that's true, at least they didn't portray that in the film as the entire basis of the film.
I feel like what Pearhead said is true. Like, well, the thing is, like, the books are always better. That's what people always say that read books. The book is always better because you can only fit so much on screen.
Right.
Like, you only have 90
I agree to that to a point, because if you ever read any of Tom Clancy's novels and then you go back and watch Hunt for Red October, they literally say Tom Clancy can take 3 whole pages to describe what a number 2 government pencil looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you really want that much detail put into a movie?
Yeah.
No.
No, we don't. Like, because
Yeah.
our attention span is foreverly going like small.
Right. Bam, bam, bam. You want this point, that point. We as moviegoers want, okay, so you have this scene. Cool. You got this scene. Cool. How does that lead into the next scene? Cool. Okay, now we get it. Let's move on.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I think that it depends, because sometimes I have read books before that were decent, pretty good, and then I watched the movie and I thought the movie was better than the book. Sometimes the movie is bad or it's worse than the book.
Sometimes it's worse than the book. It depends on. It all depends on who wrote the novel and who did the screenplay.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings is fantastic. The movies and the books.
Yeah.
But
and another thing you have to realize too is when you convert novels into screenplays to be made into movies, you also are dealing with movie network executives that have
yes
final say, that like to fuck everything up. So,
and the also thing you got to consider is, like, I'm going to say something controversial here, maybe, and not like super controversial, but I think the world of Star Wars is great. The world building could be greater. Like, the universe of Star Wars is the best, but Lord of the Rings, subjectively, on paper, is better than Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
absolutely.
They have the rings to show it, the Oscars to show it. I'm not afraid to say it, but
it's like
really?
Okay, let me use a reference not many people are gonna get. Okay. It's like if you take the Dragonlance series of novels.
That's actually a decent film. I do like Lost Boys, by the way. But,
let me use this as an example. Okay, we all know Dragonlance and Neverwinter Nights. Okay, obviously we have Neverwinter Nights video games, but if we were to go back in time to the early, mid to late 90s and use the Dragonlance series of books in D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and make them into a movie, the novels were freaking phenomenal. Okay? Now, if you were to make that into a movie, it'd probably suck today. Just the way everything is ran.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah. No, I feel like, it's one of those things that, like, you look at where superheroes have evolved to. Like, I brought this up on my show earlier, is the fact that, like, in the nice.
Lost Boys.
That's a great movie. Yeah, The Lost Boys is great.
Wiki Live says Lost Boys don't sparkle.
I would say one thing. That I feel like that movies today are not as good as
old school. Look at that DVD right there, unrated version. That's DVD too. That ain't even Blu-ray.
Yeah, here we go. This is why independent people are taking over like me, because you have an idea in your head. It's not going to get changed. You're going to make it. You're going to take that script and put everything in it. With Hollywood, they see a script and they're like, that doesn't work there. That doesn't go here.
Yeah, and they got their political agenda, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, like literally, if there's something in the movie that's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm portraying a normal world. What would happen if someone got stuck in a situation like this, right?
And you know why Married with Children worked as well as it did back in the day? Because it portrayed everyday America back in the day.
Oh, dang. What is that?
That's the Clockwork Man.
What is that, Bill? That looks
evil.
like Anatomy Man.
No, it's Evil Ernie.
You
he's
were
Oh.
Ernie.
cool.
Mr. CCDV in the chat. How you doing,
What's
bud?
up, Mr.
Hello there.
DCTV?
Barely an
You're up.
inconvenience.
You're awake.
He's up. How you doing, Mr. CCDV?
Wow.
Oh, there's somebody I haven't seen in a while. I've seen him on a couple of streams, but yeah, that's awesome. He's up. He's awake.
Well, you're welcome to hop it in the soup if you want to.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, though? If you take some of those older novels and you bring them into modern times, you're going to get all of these execs that say you can't do this, you can't do that. And then you get a director and a producer that are going to have to go and work under that. And then you're going to wonder why you get a shitty movie. Well,
yeah. The one movie I can say, now this is based on the video game, not a book, but the one movie I can say, it was good and it respected the fans. Now just listen here, don't laugh at me. But when Sonic the Hedgehog came out and that trailer came out and everybody hated it. You know what the director said to the fans? He respected them and said, "I'm changing the design for the
yes,
fans."
he did. He did. The
people
director came
went.
out and said,
And people went,
he said, you know what he said? He said, thank you for your feedback. I appreciate it. And what did he do? He changed the way Sonic looked.
yeah, and actually the movie, if you went and watched it, it was pretty good anyway. So,
Bill, you are aware that you don't have to put me as your second. I hardly ever come on the show anymore, man.
I know.
Well,
But you're
Mr.
still in the title. You're still in the title.
Mr. CCDV, or should I say, Bork Bork? How you doing,
York.
Bork, Bork, Bork.
We're going to make the turkey and
How you doing, buddy?
I decided I'm not the drunken philosopher anymore since I don't drink that often anymore.
That's okay. How are you doing with what you just had to deal with the last couple months, man?
Dude, it's tough, man. I meant to do a chronic pain stream this morning, and I just couldn't do it, you know?
Right on.
I figured I'd be crying like a baby on camera, so just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just cancel it. Call it a night, or call it a morning, I should say.
Call
Just
it a
watch
day and do
movies.
it tomorrow if you feel up to it. Right?
Yeah, I'll do the 4th of July thing because I could do Patriot stuff all day long without crying. Or if people cry, nobody cares.
Well, let me tell you this. I got one scheduled for 2 p.m. Eastern time on the 4th. So if you want to come up on mine, you're more than welcome to, my friend.
I appreciate that. I think we're going to be competing, though. The problem is I've got a script reading first thing in the morning. So I'm on Pacific time right now. I know it still says Mountain time, but I'm on Pacific time right now.
So you're 3 hours behind me. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so the script reading usually ends up about 11:30. So I figured I'd go on at noon, which would mean that I'd be on just about an hour after you started.
That's okay. That's okay, my friend. You know what? I don't even consider it competing. We're all in this together. I don't look at it.
I agree.
I don't look at it as a competition.
I agree. If I wanted to start a live stream right now, I'm sure Jedi Bill would be mad at me for a little while, but not long.
No, I don't think Bill will be mad at you.
Yeah.
And I definitely wouldn't be mad at you. I mean, hell, I'd probably postpone my stream to come check you out. I'd probably tell all my people that were coming to watch me to come check you out till you got done.
I just sing the national anthem, the service academy, or not service academy, but the service anthem, you know.
The American anthem. I'm sorry.
I'm singing the national anthem. I'm going to sing the Force Service anthem.
I know.
I honestly don't know the Coast Guard anthem. I'm sorry. I know they became part of the DoD, but I don't
I
don't know the Coast Guard anthem. So.
CCDV, I was fucking with you. I was going to say the Karoga National Anthem. All hail Karoga, the land of Jalo. Which I do have the rights from Bird of Prey to play, by the way.
Yeah.
There is in fact a TARDIS on the panel. Carlo
There is.
Albanese, yeah.
There is. That is Nick. He's our little millennial friend. How you doing, Nick?
Yeah.
I'm still doing good. Just hanging out. Honestly, when anyone comes on the Insomniac soup, we might have a new. You know what's the joy in this? Sometimes anyone can just come on here and have fun. But yeah, I just joined one day. I don't know, but I just joined him, and yeah, I've come on to almost everyone now. So yeah, so awesome. It's fun. I like doing it.
It is. It
Are
is a
you aware of
very
the
fun
script
stream.
Doctors?
Script
What?
Doctor?
Yeah, Nick, are you aware of the script doctors?
Well, there's a guy
Yeah.
on Twitter called Script Doctor. That's why I'm asking.
yeah.
If that's who you're talking about, CCDV.
Yeah, that's the script reading of the Doctor Who episodes.
Yes. Oh yes.
Or
Yes, I do know those. Yeah.
yeah, whenever the Master is on, I always play the Master.
Yeah.
CCDV is the master.
I am.
Do you bait your own hook? Do you bait
Master
your own hook?
CCDV.
Do you bait your own hook?
I actually know how. I haven't in like 10 years, but I know how.
Does that mean we can call you the master baiter?
Oh.
I am divorced and don't have a girlfriend, so that works.
You know, I'm just messing with you, CCTV. You know, I love you.
I know when you're over the line. I know when I'm over the line, and we usually get into our arguments when we're both over the line. So I'm gonna let it go at that. Yeah.
No, I am. Yeah.
He's a master debater.
Carlo Albanese, the monk Time Lord, was Matt Smith. He was just hiding. That's all.
Hey,
Everybody thought he was dead, and he came back. That's all.
I got a question. Whoever made the head of the debate class?
Are you still on the master debater thing?
Yes. Sorry.
That's not even a very good joke anymore.
It's not even a very good joke. I know.
You can only do it once.
It's a dad joke. That's what makes it so awesome. Okay. I'm sorry.
I used to tell my kids, once is funny. 3 times.
Twice is a dad joke.
Yeah, you're repeating yourself for no reason. Nobody's gonna laugh.
Actually, it was 2 different jokes. I just did it a different way.
Yes.
What's up, Jedi Bill? You want to
Hey.
talk about Will Wheaton putting down the death of our...
No. We heard
What?
about that on Bird of Prey 5 today.
I'm still upset about it.
Wait, what? I missed something because I totally shut YouTube off and I was in my
Yeah,
own...
Yosef went off on Bird of Prey 5 stream about it today.
What?
Donald Rumsfeld died.
Oh, so what?
Well, a lot of people think so what, which is fine. But Will Wheaton went on social media and said, "Oh, that's great. Now, good for you, universe. Can you take out Trump?"
Yeah,
and...
that's what we had the problem with what Will Wheaton said about it.
Exactly. Yeah, Donald Rumsfeld is dead. Okay, that happened. It happens to everybody. We all die eventually.
All right, everybody dies. Y'all become worm food. It's a fact of life.
But the fact that Will Wheaton thought it would be funny to say that Trump and Dick Cheney should die next just wasn't funny to people of my ilk. Right?
Yeah, even Yosef, the random menace said that's bullshit and reported Will Wheaton for saying it on Facebook.
Well, Wheaton has always been he's always been a little pansy. That's
Liberal.
as far. That's what I
And
can say.
an asshat.
Yeah, a
No,
bitch.
I'm not.
Sorry, but
I'm not saying that he is those things. What I'm saying is what he said on his social media
Right.
page was wrong.
What he said is wrong. Absolutely, it is. It doesn't matter what you feel about who died or whatever. He did not have the right to say what he did about that person.
Now, I stopped watching news and politics and all that stuff a long
Yeah.
time ago. I really did. I mean, I deployed 3 times in Iraq, and Donald Rumsfeld is one of the reasons I was there. Right? I opened it, I closed it. I was there 3 times.
You were there. You did your deployments. You
I
got out
did
alive.
I got out alive, exactly. So, do I like Donald Rumsfeld? Not
Not
necessarily.
particularly. No, I wouldn't think so.
But I wouldn't say something like that on social media. That's just absolutely horrible what he said.
yeah. Well, wishing anyone would die is bad.
That's
Agreed.
bad. That's bad
Agreed.
karma, period. And to say it on social media like that, are you serious, dude? I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. You don't say that shit. You just
When-
don't.
Yeah.
When Marina Sirtis said that Texans vote for Republicans, which is why they lost power, and a lot of people froze to death over the winter, I did
Oh.
comment on that. I said that's
I
like
didn't see
that's
that.
like-
That's messed up.
Yeah, I
That's like-
saw that. I saw that. I called her out on that shit.
that's
I'm
like blaming
Who was it?
Democrats for the wildfires in California. That's absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
and I'm a freaking left-leaning liberal, and I called her out for that bullshit. I said, "You are out your goddamn mind if you think that's what the hell happened."
And no joke, a few weeks later, she left the United States for Europe. I hope she had a good time there. I find it hard to believe that she did, but I hope she had a good time there.
Yeah.
And it's not even about where we fall in the political spectrum. You just don't say bullshit like that.
No, it's absolutely
No.
You
ridiculous.
just don't. That
Hey,
has
what's going on, guys?
that has
What's up,
absolutely nothing to do with what anybody thought politically, and she thought she had to stick her freaking nose into it.
Yeah.
Hello, Dillard.
No,
Now, who's sticking their nose into
Parrot
what?
head. I was only a sergeant first class. I was never a master sergeant.
I was.
Senior NCO, yes. Sergeant first class is senior NCO, but I was not a master sergeant.
Yeah, my daddy was a staff sergeant. Then he had to drop a rank when he went from the Marines into the National Guards. I know a few things.
So on July 4th, I will be under my real name. I know it's taboo most of the time, but
No.
Well, if you want to pimp out your stream for that day, go ahead.
yeah, on Patriot Days I do that, so people can attack me if they want to. I don't really give a shit.
Well, you're not going to get attacked from this community, hopefully.
Right? Yeah, I'm not funded. I'm not. I don't even have a very big subscriber base or anything like that. I find it highly unlikely that I will be, kicked off of YouTube or anything for doing
Right.
Patriot stuff. But if I am, I'm hoping the community would rally around me.
Yeah, we would. We would.
Mr. CCDV looking like bork bork. I'll be there for the first part of your stream.
Yeah, well, I do a lot
What, you're
of
streaming on the 4th of July? What are you, a communist?
What the hell? Just because I'm a leftist, I'm a commie now. What the hell?
That's funny. I like
I'm
that.
streaming on the 4th of July. I have to. No, I want to. I like to do one for every holiday. A stream. So.
Oh, a lot of people were trying to cancel Canada Day today, Like,
Well,
cancel
oh.
Canada Day.
Wait.
Listen, they tried to cancel everything, and then there's nothing. There will be nothing left to cancel, and then they'll get mad.
I have a question. All these Canada Day streams I've seen, has anybody actually sang the Canadian national anthem?
Well,
For what?
I honestly don't know because I've only watched Rambling Canuck. So I just
well,
know that they
well,
were saying cancel Canada Day.
I
I love Ramblin', but he's a hoser.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm singing the national anthem. I'm singing the Armed Forces medley, and I'll sing a
yeah,
bunch of
that's
patriotic songs.
definitely for the 4th, but I meant for today, Canada Day.
Regardless of whether my stream gets taken down or not. So it matters not to me one whit what
Matters
yeah.
not to
cancel
him.
culture believes.
Exactly.
I've been a patriot since I was a little kid, and I'm still a patriot to this day.
And Thomas Potts says Foley did a walking stream earlier. Yes, he did, Thomas Potts, and I caught that. I caught it after the fact. That was awesome by Captain Foley what he did.
Yeah, these people, I'm going to say it real quick. The people that are trying to attack everything, they say, oh, we're trying to defend all these people. No, you're not. You're not. You're making it worse for every group you try to protect. And I can say that single-handedly. I'm part of a group you try to say, oh, we're protecting it. No, you're not. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say, but it's like, the people that say that stuff and say we're for diversity and stuff are the ones that are actually against it. They've been fighting against this war they want to cancel everything.
You know what? There's like 15 fucking wars that our country, the U.S., is involved in right now that we need to get the fuck out of right now, and that's my fucking thoughts on it. But I'm not going to ruin the stream by going off on some rant. That's just my thoughts.
And I don't rant against
Yeah.
leftists who think that we should get out of everywhere. I don't.
Oh no, I'm not saying that against anyone at all. I'm saying this against like just the people that say they're I'm saying for any political party, left, right, in between, anyone that says they're doing it is just like what I think we need to do is just try and come together, just try and calm down. I think everyone's heated as it is.
Yeah, you see it like most Gen Xers, like I see it, at least reasonable ones. Like, hey, fuck the dumb shit. Let's come together on this stuff.
Yeah, that would be ideal. I mean, Sci-Fi Nation and I we get mad at each other once in a while.
But we agree on a lot of stuff, don't we?
We do agree on a lot of stuff. That's the whole point. And I know he's lefty and I'm righty, and that's just the way it is. But seriously, we do agree on a lot of things. And that's the way that most Americans are. It's just this drive by the people in power to divide us and get themselves more power. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It is. And that's why I work with people like Mr. CCDV and other people that are so-called across the aisle. We're really not that far across the aisle. Okay. Even though I consider myself a liberal, independent lefty, I have so much in common with Mr. CCDV. It's not even that funny.
And we still argue and shout at each other once in a while.
We do, but I mean, we know when to back off too.
I mean, the reason all of us are on here is because we have a similar point of view. But we like the same movies, or we talk about the same stuff. We come together because of the stuff we like. We don't talk about the stuff that would divide us. The one thing I've always heard from my parents and my grandparents and everyone is they said, do never talk about politics or religion. That is the two things that divide people. And I completely agree, and I see what they mean now. It completely does.
I would like your opinion on that statement. Being that you are a atheist, yeah? Or agnostic?
Agnostic? What's the difference between agnostic and an atheist again?
I can answer that question, but I would prefer the Jedi Bill, answer the original question. Was it?
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the original question?
Atheist or agnostic?
I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I don't know.
Okay,
really-
atheist believes that there's no God, and when we die, we turn into worm dirt. Agnostic believes that there is a higher power, and depending on which religion you believe in, you either go to heaven or purgatory or hell.
Okay, now here's my problem with that. My whole problem with that is you cannot technically be an atheist, which says we deny all this, that, and the third, which refers to the church stuff. You cannot deny something without acknowledging that it can exist in the first place. So what the hell's the difference between an atheist and an agnostic by that argument?
Pure science.
Exactly.
Yes, hear
What's
me?
up, Tiki of Doom?
Oh my God, you can't hear me.
Tiki
I'm
of
sorry,
Doom is in the
Jedi Bill,
house.
you still haven't answered my question.
I don't know how to answer that because I don't know what I don't know what.
Don't worry about it, Jedi Bill. Don't worry about it. I'm just yanking your chain. I really am just yanking your chain. I really am.
Tiki at Doom is in the chat and says, I'm biased as fuck. You funky fresh.
No, I'm based. I'm based.
I'm based. Base!
As the first two initials of my name suggest, I am a conservative Christian. So I do believe that there is a God, and I do believe that the Bible
Can you guys
is.
hear me?
I never knew that's what your first two initials meant. And yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Tim.
Hello there.
Hey, Tim, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Wait,
wanna
sorry to
weigh in
interrupt
something?
you.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
wanna Did you
Go
wanna
ahead.
weigh
No.
in?
If
Did you
Tim
wanna
has
weigh
a
in
point to
something?
say, go ahead, say it.
Yes, please.
No, I couldn't hear, so I want to hear your guys' points.
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. What I have been taught, what I have experienced is that
WLM matters. Wookie, I see you.
Agnostic means that there is a higher power out there in the universe, regardless of whether it be 11 billion years old or 6,000 years old, regardless. Right? But you don't want to acknowledge that God is the creator and that Jesus is his son.
So CCTV, you believe in the Holy Trinity?
I do. Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I agree in that as well. I'm a Christian conservative as well, and
I am.
Yeah.
But a atheist believes that there is nothing out there beyond ourselves.
Well, let me put this to you another way, okay? I'm neither atheist nor Christian. However, I was brought up Catholic in my early years and then switched over to Lutheran. So I have had catechism classes, which is basically Lutheran is basically Catholic minus sit, kneel, stand, and incense being poured
Generally, what I say is Lutheran is
Catholic light. Catholic light. That's exactly what I call it. Lutheran is Catholic light. You don't have sit, kneel, stand, and you don't have incense being blown into your nostrils. Okay. So yes,
smells good though.
Me and Mr. CCTV agree 100% wholeheartedly on it. Now, what am I now? I am not Christian per se. I am not atheist. However, what I am is spiritual. I believe in something greater than myself. Do I believe it is some supreme being? No. Do I believe there's a divine will of the universe? No, because that would mean I don't have a will of my own.
Okay, now a lot of science fiction, my nighttime pills are taking hold now. The science fiction authors of the 50s and 60s addressed that.
What I'm saying is, like, different art works different in different categories. Like, I mean, No, like conventional art. Like, what is subjective art? I mean, like my whole comic could go flow off, and then like you're like, well, it's not that good of art, but it could be flow off to a series. I mean, let's be honest. Like, there's often art like that in comics, or not even in comics, but like, let's be real here, animation series. That flowed in like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's their art is not.
Oh, that was a parody of Back to the Future.
Yeah, for sure.
Let him finish his statement. Sci-fi.
But what my point is that like you see my art there. It's obviously not as good as Dillard's, though. It's a Pacific.
Well, obviously.
style. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say that. But
Yeah,
my stick figures get the point across. Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna
Tim Possible. No, sci-fi. I'm sorry, I interjected.
Sci-Fi.
I should not have. Tim Possible, go ahead.
You can. I don't care, man. I mean, you say what you gotta say.
I was gonna say my stick figures don't look half that good. So
Yeah, I mean, go Sci-Fi Nation, whatever. Say what you gotta say, man.
nope, I said it. My stick figures don't look half that good. What he's doing.
Yeah, it's like the thing is we gotta realize is it's like, yeah, he's more talented than I am, but look at a Fast and Furious movie. They will do more well at the box office compared to like a movie that has like deep thought. Like the Oscar movies never do as well.
Right.
That's my point. They never do as well. And
You know, that brings up something I thought about as a kid in the 80s, okay? Growing up as a kid in the 80s, we had Siskel and Ebert trying to tell us what were good movies, right? You had like these two dudes on the TV that were paid all these thousands of dollars to tell us what movie to see. And it's like, who the fuck cares what two dudes on the screen think? It's not what they think. It's what the audience thinks.
You are aware that they were 80% right.
Not in my book, they weren't.
No.
yeah, the thing is, would I draw as SpongeBob? Like, would be awesome. Awesome. It's a creative choice. Subjectively, you may not see it now, but on screen.
If I had
screen,
I have.
It could be incredible.
I have two children's novels.
Look at that detail.
Right.
So
I have two children's novels, or two children's books, I should say, that are not published right now because I do not have someone who is willing to do the art for it, because everyone is trying to do the same art that Dillard is doing right now.
Yeah, but
I need someone who is willing to do art.
Art is
sometimes
you do art.
Art is subjective, but the thing is about art is if you have a unique style, which I do, I have other photos to show. And sometimes I'm not better than obviously Dillard, but his looks like more realistic. Dillard's looks realistic, like he's a really good drawer, very detailed. You can see the shadowing in the finger. I mean, I can spot that 100%.
And
but
my son, Digit 11, I don't know if you know who Digit 11 is, but Digit 11 does anime art. And his friends do anime art.
Your son?
And that's not what I want for my children's books.
Yeah.
So when I ask people to do art for my children's books, it comes back as something that I don't want.
All right. Give me an example of something that you would want for your children's book. Give me an artist or a children's book that has the feeling you're going for.
Dillard, after this question, I want to propose something to you, but answer this question.
No, I will not marry you and make out with you.
That was not the question, asshole. What the? I'm straight, dude. I'm straight.
Shit got real.
To be honest with you, I don't know artists and authors that well, but I've seen children's books that were done for military supply depots, right?
Okay, so you make basic sketches for military.
Dylan, we're not in that
Do drawing A to make sure it matches up with drawing B.
What I did was provide pictures of things that I thought would go well in the setting of the children's book. And there are 2 of them, but I only gave out pictures for the first book. And
okay,
she
so
can
you share stuff that Digit 11 did? Because I know who Digit 11 is.
No, Digit 11 looked at the pictures and said, "I can't do that, Dad."
Oh, okay, that not a problem. That's why I asked. That's why.
All right, because look, like for instance, this here, what I'm sharing, this is my children's book that I'm working on, and I'm doing it in this style, like an old Maurice Sendak style, where it's just pen and ink with going to be watercolors over it.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
And if I can find it, I did try at one point, and I did get picked, even though he dropped the project.
Is that a grouse?
No, it's a little owl.
Yeah, like a little.
It's one of those little ground owls.
Yeah, ground grouse. Yeah.
Let's see. I did one for.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like I did this one as well for Ethan when he was looking for a Cyberfrog children's book colorist or artist. I did this one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
dope, man.
Okay.
Dope.
That looks good. That looks really good.
Look good. It does look good.
And then I also did this one, which everybody else seemed to really like.
Oh, that one is yes. That's the style I was looking for.
That's cool.
Okay, so you want the watercolor look?
Yeah, I want the watercolor look. I provided pictures of C-17s. I provided pictures of my children when they were that age. And that's what I was looking for, and I could never find an artist who could do that for me.
Yeah. No,
sorry. I'm just trolling everyone right now at this point.
No, it's okay.
Shots are fired, so I'm gonna fire back.
Wait. Who shot the fires? Who fired the shots?
Well, I have to be honest with you. I didn't put a lot of effort into getting my children's books published.
No, you said outright that you were looking for somebody that could convey.
Right, and I couldn't find anybody who could do that.
No, what I was trying to convey with the point that I was making was that if an artist can work in multiple styles, like I can work in a bunch of different styles, it just matters what the customer wants and how well they can convey to me what they want.
Right. If I put more effort into my search, because I honestly thought that my first book would sell better than it has.
How about this? How about this? You send him a transcript of your story and you tell him you want it done in watercolor, and he comes back with some preliminary drawings.
Well, okay. Does he know what a C-17 looks like?
I don't know. Ask him.
Exactly. So I need to provide photos, right?
Yes.
So that you could see what I'm asking for.
The thing is, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it's a children's book. It's only going to be 20 pages, and it's mostly art with a little bit of transcript on it.
And see, this is why dialogue is important, people.
Check this out. You see this right here? This is my favorite cartoon of all time.
Yes.
I do like it.
Adventure Time.
Yes.
This is amazing. And I don't care how simplistic it's drawn. It's an amazing cartoon. If you want to just get something across as a point of reference or as a proof of concept, it doesn't matter how good your art is. Now, I'm sure the people that created this can also work in different styles. I've seen some of the artists that work on this do other things, and they do a variety of different things. Well, it's just for whatever the story calls for.
Look at the muted backgrounds, and then you got like this really yellow dog in the front with this dude with like, I don't know, trousers pulled up to his.
Yeah, and people shit on this artwork all the time. It doesn't matter.
That's Finn and Jake.
TV show.
That's Finn and Jake.
I know that. Seen one of the first two seasons of SpongeBob, But they used to do it exactly like Ren and Stimpy. They would have the real close-up shots where highly detailed paintings and stuff like that because it helped push the joke that they were telling.
And the joke on top of that was Ren saying, "You idiot!"
I used to love Ren and Stimpy. I still love Ren and Stimpy.
Essentially, SpongeBob has become Ren and Stimpy. Like the jokes that were like seemed necessary for the time, as that was going on, are not necessary today. Like when I say it, like convenient or like appropriate, because like SpongeBob goes really dark.
Oh, right? That is so 90s. You cannot do that today, even if you wanted to.
Which one?
True. I mean, all right. Let me bring in a.
Check this out. This is one of the most successful comics of all time. You ready for it?
Yes.
Here it is.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, what the fuck are they called? They're called
Cyanide and Happiness.
Cyanide and Happiness. Fuck yeah.
This comic book does gangbusters.
Oh,
monetarily.
They are gangster.
Gangsta.
And it doesn't look like they're that hard to draw. I could probably draw that.
It's not that hard to draw. That's the thing. I could draw that shit, and I don't even know how to draw.
Yo, Dre, I got something to say.
But here's where it gets. Here's where the money is. It's in what they say to each other. That's where the money is.
Oh,
it's in the writing. The writing, and then having just that right little tilt on the eyebrow.
That's right. Because that's very important. You look at his eyes, where his eyes are in this one right here. They're pointed. They're just over the mouth. He's looking right at him. This next panel, they're up. Then they're not in the same plane. If you tried to draw this and you didn't know how to draw, you wouldn't do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, one of my favorite shows is Regular Show, if anyone's seen that.
Mm-hmm. I've seen Regular Show.
It's good. In South Park, too, someone mentioned in the chat. South Park.
Yes, what Wookiee Lives Matter says South Park. That's why that's so huge.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you want to get people interested in what you're doing, you either have to be very, very clever, like these guys are here in Cyanide and Happiness.
And subtle. The subtlety gets it every effing time.
Yeah, because when you listen to what they're saying, I'm not really sure you really understand love or science. You can see, look at the posture of the guy.
Yeah, the posture,
you have
the
to know
eyebrow,
figure and
everything.
posture.
Yeah, exactly.
The little mouth, the way the mouth is.
And
these lines are very simple, but it's very telling.
Even though it's drawn so simply, it's just the little things, just the eye contact, the little eyebrow. Does he have his eyebrow curled up? Does he not? Is he looking right at him? Mm-hmm. And then
I would say the person that did this is a master at gesture drawing.
And then they get to the punchline. just fucking
or you can look at something like Drew Struzan, right? The artist that does the covers for Indiana Jones, Hook, Star, Back to the Future. This guy.
Yeah, I never read any of those. So.
No. He's just an artist. He's just a fine artist that does stuff commercially.
Oh, so he knows how to do all the like this, the subtlety.
Oh yes. Let me show you some Drew Struzan stuff. But the thing about Drew Struzan that's very interesting is that once he became, because he's multi-millionaire artist, but once he became so big and he has FU money, because now he literally does say FU unless you give me $1 million.
$1 million and I'm not fucking with you. Yeah. Okay.
Right. The thing is, once he started doing his own stuff, it's no good. People don't like it. But this stuff here, like for instance, this right here, copy and paste.
Wookie says, laugh out loud is funny to hear people who can't draw fawn over stick. I'm sorry. Cyanide and Happiness? That's like the best thing ever. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite freaking cartoon strips ever. And yes, I call them cartoon strips. Because I grew up reading a newspaper.
If you can recognize talent, there's nothing wrong with calling it cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And Dillard, if I sent you the transcripts, do you think you would be able to send me?
I can send you a mock-up of what it would look like.
Yeah.
So this is Drew Struzan, right? This is his artwork. And this guy has FU money.
Lovely work.
Like FU. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing that made him famous was this one here. This was the first one he did, the Back to the Future poster.
Yeah.
He used to be an album cover artist. He did a Alice Cooper album cover, and that was
shit! Look at that, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3.
Yep, it was put up really big in Hollywood, right? The album for the new Alice Cooper, and that's where like I want this guy to do a cover for my movie, which was Zemeckis, and then the Spielberg, and he got the Back to the Future poster, and after that it was
worked.
Just And the thing is, once he stopped doing things that were culturally relevant.
Good night, Carlo.
These major movies are cultural touchstones. If you miss them, you miss out on being able to have a conversation with regular people.
So, Dillard, let me ask you this: are you going to send Mr. CCTV? Are you going to send him just a little sample of what you could do for what he might be looking for?
Yeah,
free of charge, and just say, "Hey, bro, this is what I can do. Is this what you're looking for?"
Yes.
Well, I figured two struggling artists going after the same thing would.
Right, you're both chasing the dream. You're both chasing the dream. I'm trying to bring you both together. So, hey, if you two can work together to get that dream, why the hell not?
Hey, what's up, Mountains Elysium?
What's up, Mountains?
Hello there. Hey. I feel like you guys are all missing it. The thing is that
like this guy did a Benicio del Toro was like, I'm going to put aside a portion of my budget for this movie you've hired me to do because I want a Struzen poster.
I got one thing to say.
Okay.
All hail Stronmar.
Yes, all hail. But the point is, once this guy, when you do this stuff, this is for big budget popcorn movies. And the reason that his artwork is so in demand is because he does it solely for big budget popcorn movies, not art house classics. You're not going to see him on the Love in the Time of Cholera doing a poster, but big budget, big blockbuster things. That's what he does. And it doesn't matter if he's good or bad. If his artwork is synonymous with this is the image you think of when you think of this movie, that's what's important. That's what sticks with you. Because his stuff that he does on his own, now there are some high art people that are like, oh, I like his original pieces.
Yeah, but
a picture of a crow in a tree
model.
But if you're
if
you're a regular dude, wouldn't you just say, hey, let me look at it like a regular dude's points of view and say, hey, how's this art look from my point of view? Isn't that how you want to do your shit no matter how much money you got? Or
no, you always want to make the money. You got to do well before you do
I know you got to make the money, but if you don't do
I published my book to make money.
Exactly. But if you don't do it to, how should I say this?
I haven't even paid off how much it costs to publish my book yet.
Listen, appeal to the guy that hasn't got all those millions of dollars. You should always appeal to the guy from the lowest common denominator. That way, you can always sell to the guy down here.
To be honest with you, I haven't.
And then you can
thousands of dollars it cost me to publish my book. So
you know what? That's I don't
understand the narrative of this conversation. Can somebody make a point?
I've seen people work off of that concept. It don't work. You always need to appeal to people with lesser means first.
Self-publishers can make money. I just haven't.
You can. You can always say, "Oh, I'm only going to appeal to people with this much money." No, appeal to the people with no money first. You know why?
The thing is, like, here's the album cover I was talking about. Right, this ain't world class, but it was enough to get his foot in the door.
Right,
because he was working. Now he wasn't working for Alice Cooper. He was working for a company as a hired artist that was just doing portfolio work for album covers. He was doing gangster rap covers. He was just working. He was a no-namer. And somebody said, I want this guy. Well, I got a lot of artists. Come on in and check out my artist. They give him a portfolio, and every picture that he picked that he liked was a Struzen, right? So that's what, okay, well, this is the guy, obviously, that we need. He was doing work from the bottom all the way until he got to the point where he can say whatever he feels like.
Exactly. You work your way up. I mean, if you got a talent and you work your way up, then you can name your price.
The real discussion we need to have: why do we follow people that that we wouldn't normally hang out with, or why do we follow people that just because they have a following we listen to, right?
Yeah, Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Why do people follow me?
These,
I haven't made consistent content in over 6
I love
months.
that one of the goodies.
I can't speak to the content thing because I haven't made
It's
content
been
in
8
for so
months
long.
since I've made consistent content, and people are still following me. So
And I want to say one thing real quick. Welcome, just another red shirt to the chat.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah. No, the thing about art and everything, I have an artist for some stuff, and thankfully it's a friend of mine, so don't have to really. But like, and it's a woman, diversity and whatever. But no, she's really good at it, and I'm giving her a chance to show me. Like she's doing a concept art, and that's the thing. I'm just giving someone that's good a chance. So
Mr. CCTV.
yeah,
I got the one drawing that Digital Living did for me is up in the upper right hand corner. That's the logo that he did.
oh yeah, that was when he first started doing digital art.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of
he
messy.
Did the best he could. He did a much better job later on.
I know.
I mean, teenagers take to this stuff a lot better than we do.
Yeah.
They do.
This is something that he did for me recently. Well, I don't know.
All right, boys, I'm out.
9 months ago, something like that.
It's 3:11 my time.
3:11, my God.
Oh my goodness.
You out of here, Tim?
That's
I gotta pass
what
out.
Digital Living did for me. You see the robot legs, right?
Thank you, Tim.
Pass out. Hello, everyone. Peace.
All right, Tim. See ya. But again, the mustache, the beard, I don't have those anymore, but the robot legs, yeah, it's painful to walk. So I just choose not to most of the time.
Yep. I know all about the MS, Mr. CCTV. Trust me. I wake up some days and I'm like weebly wobbling. I'm like, holy shit, why is my left leg bouncing? Why is my right leg bouncing? I'm
You gotta
like,
just kill yourself. That's the solution.
Thank you,
Willard. It's not like I have anything else to supply to the society or anything.
Oh no, that just comments like that makes me like not even shake for my MS and makes me want to go out and get them MF'er.
Where the fuck is my tiny violin? God damn.
Yeah, exactly. Where is the tiny violin?
Seriously,
what
Bill.
the hell is that?
Seriously, Bill.
That was a
Greetings,
reface.
mountains of Elysium. Greetings, my friend.
I do, in fact, generally try to do a chronic pain stream on Thursdays. However, this morning I just didn't feel like it, so I canceled it.
What is that? Is that like a bunch of people get together and talk about their pain management?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh
yes.
my God.
Yes, Dillard. And the reason I don't go on to
Hey.
Mr. CCTV's pain stream is because of the amount of pain I'm in. I don't want to put anybody else through that.
I appreciate you
Some
for
of
that.
us need to talk about it, man.
No, because I take care of my missus who has something that's far worse than what I'm going through.
Well, thank God you keep that to yourself. God, I don't want to be brought down.
Exactly. Which is why I generally don't talk about it on other people's streams.
Especially Jedi Bill. He don't put up with that nonsense.
Yeah, a lot of the thing is,
Jedi Bill's like, MS, come back when you got a real disability.
just keep some stuff secret.
You really are an asshole. You know that, right?
He's an asshole, Julio. Hey, yes, St. Joe, Willie, everybody.
I ran out of wine. I shall return.
Oh.
Yeah, wine is great.
Yeah, you want some cheese to go with that, Bubba?
No, that was me just playing reface app.
Is that what that was? That was your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his face on that baby, and
It was Stone Cold.
It was rather disturbing.
Just like this one.
Yep.
Or this one. I'd buy that for $1.
I wouldn't. You got ripped off.
No, I paid for that thing for a year, so I got.
Oh my God!
That's my face. That's my face on his face.
I can't even tell. It looks just like Leonidas. You are just that handsome, Jeddah.
Serious?
Yeah, that's my face on his face.
Jesus. Terrible.
Look, I'm in Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Or
wait, is Jedi Bill the new Indy?
Hey, look.
You underestimated my power.
Yeah, that is the best one. I love that one.
No, all I'm saying is a lot of these indie artists come out and you say like, oh, they're out there trying to draw like Dillard and draw that detailed stuff, is because they need to be set aside. They need to make their mark before they can start doing and falling into their style and commanding the kind of money they can make a living at.
They don't need to know that. All they need is their own. All they need is their own style. You ain't need to be like this guy or the next guy or whatever. You got to have your own damn style.
Well, I mean, that works if you're in your mom's basement and you don't got to pay bills or anything, and you can just draw your own style until somebody notices you.
Wait. Hold up. Why you got to be in your mom's basement? Why you can't do that?
I mean, you could be in your pastor's basement.
No. Why you got to be in somebody's basement? Why you can't do that as an independent artist starting out in their early 30s to late 40s? Why you can't do that in that time frame? Why they got to be in somebody's basement? Why can't they do that when they're already on their own?
Because if you're out on your own, you probably have a full-time job.
It doesn't matter. Why you can't do that? You don't have hobbies? People can't fucking start stuff?
Right. And if you have a hobby, that means that you can do
that
this
makes no sense to me.
No, well, I'm explaining it to you. If you have a hobby, that means you're doing it on the side part-time because you have a full-time job, right?
Which makes no sense to me.
Why? Obviously, you can have a full-time job and a full-time art hobby?
If you have a hobby, you obviously have time to do it. So why can't people do it? Why can't people do this unless they live in their mom's basement?
I'm telling you why. You're not hearing me.
I don't want to hear that because
well, then you don't want to hear it. You're just not. I'm not giving. It's not that I'm not giving you an answer. You're just not hearing the answer.
Your argument is you have to live in your mom's basement to start out as an artist.
No, you have to live.
I can only give
under
you
somebody else's.
I can only give you one example, and that's me. I am 44 years old. I've been separated from the military for 6 years. And I am on full-time disability. Social Security doesn't give me a dime because they suck. But the VA gives me everything that I can live on in my own house.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Exactly. So there are cases out there that can do art on their own without financial support. But for the most part,
you just said you were getting financial support from the VA.
Okay, yes, I'm getting financial support from the VA.
You just said people that weren't living in their mom's basement.
Yeah, you're living on the VA's basement.
Okay,
hey, dude, I spent 20 years earning that right to live on disability.
Yo, what I was gonna say, because Dillard said, so an independent artist needs to make their mark, needs to do something. I just gave someone a chance. I'm like, I like your art. It looks good. I'm going to give you a chance. And they came to me and said, do you want me to do some concept art for the film? I'm like, sure. Let's see what you can do. And I told them, like, I told her I want him to have this on and I want him to have these shoes. And it's getting made right now. But yeah, if you're given the opportunity of someone to come to you or someone to help you out, and you can help them make their mark on what they want to do,
you ain't gonna get two shits in the fuck where they live or how they do their art.
Yeah, it's like I just give someone a chance, and if they do good, they do good. and if they just get better with time. But I just wanted to.
Yeah, see, I've had a problem with the whole mama's basement thing since the fucking early 90s, okay?
Oh, okay, well, we'll drop it. We don't need to continue talking about it. I mean,
yeah.
No, that's a joke that's been
we
dead
certainly
since the early
don't.
90s.
Yeah.
don't be triggered by that sci-fi.
I'm sorry.
You do have to understand that there are reasons for a stereotype.
Yeah, there are reasons, but there's also reasons like, hey, I take care of my disabled parents, or hey, I'm on disability because I got discharged from the military, or many valid reasons. Don't that whole thing about being in the parents' basement
I know,
really
those are often one-offs. They really are often one-offs. So you really got to take that into consideration as well.
No, I don't.
Well, honestly, you don't have
so
to.
you don't think that the phrase "someone who lives in their mom's basement" very quickly and very succinctly puts forth an idea of someone who doesn't have responsibilities and can do something,
and that's why.
Well,
and it can devote themselves wholly full time to something.
Again,
because they're being supported elsewhere.
It's
there are one-offs. There are one-offs. Most of the time, you are correct. There is a reason there are stereotypes out there.
All right.
Am I right or am I wrong? Is there a reason there are stereotypes
let me use
out
another
there?
Stereotype. Oh, that guy bumps music, bass music. He drives a 64 with a drop top, and he's got hydraulics on his 64. Okay, what kind of stereotype should I say about him? It'd be racist if I did.
It would be racist if you did. It would not be racist if his brother did.
It would not be racist if his brother lived in his mom's basement.
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
What I'm trying to say is if you have an open day to do whatever you want, and you don't have the pressure on you to perform and make money, then you can spend that time doing an art style that's not commercially in demand and hope that somebody likes your style enough to purchase from you.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you have to do something that's commercially in demand, things that are visually and aesthetically impressive to try to impress people into getting your stuff faster.
Let me ask
you have to live in one of those communes where artists all live together and they never make anything useful.
Yeah, they just splash paint on hubcaps and cement it to a wall.
Yeah, I've been to those freaking studios. They're horrible.
They spitball them to a wall. Yeah, I know what the hell you're talking about. But
I went to a art studio in Palm Springs, California.
But
had to have been.
What if?
10 years ago.
What if?
Can I finish my story, Sci-Fi?
Go ahead, CCDB.
Thank you. 10 years ago. Had to have been 10 years ago. Yeah. Okay. So Palm Springs, California. The first piece of art that I had a problem with was a piece of aluminum that was painted orange. Well, I could do that.
Well, you obviously have no vision.
But I have no vision.
Was that generally orange?
We went outside. My ex-wife and I, we were married at the time, of course. We went outside to see the sculptures. And it was tampons hanging off of trees. And a cement culvert that was turned upside down.
Were they dripping blood or red food color?
No. The thing is, it was literally just a cement culvert that was turned upside down. The problem with that is it triggered my memory of 2003 when I was in Iraq because we did that. We dug the culverts out.
And
lifted them up and turned them upside down and put them down so that we would have covered firing positions in our area of responsibility, our AOR, right?
Yep.
And that's what we did. So
And
I saw that and I went,
a 4-man squad, and you flipped that fucker upside down. You dug a foxhole under it.
Wow.
Yep.
We did art in 2003 and nobody knew about it.
Right. You want to see a really good example of just an absolute waste of humanity. You go to Southern California, a place called Slab City. It's an area that's been designated. Essentially, you can do what you want.
I know what this is.
Okay, but for the people
It's
listening,
the desert.
It's in the middle of the desert. It's a place where there's no police, no law. You can do whatever you want. And
sounds like a morgue.
And a lot of artists live out there. Artists in air quotes. And what they do is they pretty much just collect trash and they make little sculptures and artwork out of trash and they try to sell it to people that come by.
Okay, so they're environmentalists.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the most depressing places to visit because you can see the futility of life there.
Tampons hanging from dead trees.
Yes, that's why I said, did you have like red food coloring dripping?
I was just when you said that, I was like,
no.
Just a normal.
Can't afford red food coloring. It's actual menstruation blood.
Yeah. No, when CCDV said that, I was just like, that's just a normal street in California. No, I'm joking.
California, shit. That's Saginaw, Michigan. Fuck, that's
Dude, I moved out of California in '93, man. I moved out of California in '93.
There was a guy living in Slab City, and they have this. It's not a rule, but it's like how they live, where they don't like things there that make them feel inferior, or they don't like things there that are nice. Like somebody came there to visit.
Wait. They don't like inferior, or they don't like nice?
They don't like nice. They don't like people coming with things like mobile homes or
they don't
nice
like
cars.
Feeling inferior.
Oh,
correct.
Feeling inferior. Okay.
And somebody came there to visit for the week to look at the art and stuff like that. And in the middle of the night, their RV got Molotoved because they don't want things there that, obviously.
They got Molotov cocktailed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'd be running out I'd be running up with my shotgun being like, bam, bam, bam. Who the fuck?
Okay.
Well, there was. The guy came out with a gun. And it was bam, bam, bam. And I pulled out my gun because I was camping there. I was like, I was going to see what was going on the next morning. And they come over to me. Do you see what happened? Yeah, I saw the guy ran in that direction. But again, there's no infrastructure. There's no lights. There's no nothing. If you're looking for somebody, you're looking in the pitch black in the middle of the desert.
Okay, everyone.
Right, but if somebody runs up on your shit,
go ahead, Nick. Nick. Say what you gotta say.
Sorry. What I was about to say, everyone, listen. If no one knows what Slab City is, you can look it up. But think about Mad Max in the desert with no laws, no nothing. Think about Mad Max where he's out in the desert and just shooting people.
Okay. Well, if it's Mad Max. If it's Mad Max universe, I'd ought be prepared because I know how to prepare for that.
Slab City is Mad Max in real life. If you can think about just Mad Max, it's Fury Road. It's Mad Max Fury Road. Stuff goes down there.
So when I say I'm running out my trailer, popping off shots left and right, and like Dillard says, he'd be running out his trailer at the same time, running out.
You'll be burned alive.
I was invited to Burning Man, and I chose not to go.
A smart man.
Yeah, I heard that was a hell of a fucking whoop, wasn't it?
It's just you get to see what happens when artists are left to their own devices.
I mean,
when you're not striving to go for the gold, when you're not under a deadline, when you don't need to make something for someone else for profit, it gets very ridiculous.
Okay.
It's a far extreme.
Yeah.
You want to hear something about that? Go to The Gathering of the Juggalos by Insane Clown Posse.
No, I will never go to anything like that.
I grew up in Southern California in 1990s. I basically am a juggalo.
Hey, Dillard, you and I probably knew each other.
They give no F's about the profit. All they are is there for the fans.
Yep.
I mean, literally, after the LA riots, when half my city was burned to the ground, I left LA.
Oh, you mean after Rodney King?
Yes, the LA riots.
Yes, the LA riots.
Nowhere near as severe as the riots that have been going on for the last year.
Ironically, right? Like all the riots
guys,
over the last 3 years has been like, oh, we're doing this for freedom. Really?
Yeah, guys, remember, it's mostly peaceful protests where we steal stuff from Target. Remember, I'm sorry, but it's just like there's been a lot of stuff going down. Just a part of people have just burned the cities to the ground. I don't know how people aren't arrested for that, but some have been, and then they've been let out. So, is there? I don't know. There's no true justice anymore. It seems like the world's just going crazy, and yeah,
The world is going to hell in a handbasket. And it said,
yes,
bring me the lotion or else it gets the hose again.
yeah. It's like it's craziness. Like literally, we saw cities were burning down last year, and everyone was freaking out and saying this is the problem. And I'm not even saying like for the freedom people. I'm just saying everything.
No, you're actually one of the first millennials I've talked to besides my own son and my own daughter that actually has a freaking clue what's going on in the world. And I thank you for that, Nick.
Well, I keep up with the news, and I actually what is that? I can't tell. What is that? A purge, man? Is that Satan behind this one?
No, it's a bucket of blood. It's a bucket of
Oh,
It's a
okay.
freaking compliment I just gave you there, but
But yeah, it's
I'm not sure, but it looks like Jedi Bill wants to see what the Bad Batch is.
yeah, what's the Bad Batch looking like, Bill? The
no. He
Bad
said
Batch.
that to me. He said that to me because I stay up and watch it. All the new ones every day. So yeah, but honestly, Bad Batch.
You and me, second, like.
Oh, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me when everyone turns. No, I'm joking. But honestly, that's what's happening. We're just pointing. So it seems like the world's pointing just guns at one person.
It is. It is.
Have you guys seen Unhinged?
Unhinged.
No,
oh yes,
the Russell Crowe movie.
Yes, I have.
No, I haven't.
You have
seen that
seen
movie.
it.
I
have seen it. That movie is amazing. It's
no spoilers, but seriously, watch that movie.
Unhinged.
I haven't seen it. It's a movie
Bill hasn't seen it either.
I'm not going to give anything away.
It was good.
Bill, you goober, go watch a movie.
Russell Crowe was crazy in that.
Really scary.
Hey, Bill.
And I say that.
What?
Let me say it this way. I think that movie is the scariest movie I've seen in 10 years. Because it's possible.
Wait a minute. What was the movie you saw 10 years ago that rattled your knickers?
You just said it.
10 years ago. Let's see. 2011. Okay, maybe 20 years ago then. I'm not really sure. It's a scary ass movie, and it's not scary like jump scares. Scary. It's scary.
It's the thought of it.
You're terrible.
It's scary like what's that one that Michael Douglas was in? Michael Douglas was in Last Man. No, not Last Man.
Talking about the Jewel of the Nile.
Oh.
The one where he played a guy who just lost his shit.
Falling Down.
Falling Down, yes. It's scary like Falling Down.
That movie was
scary because it could happen.
Yeah.
That movie's like the flagship for the white nationalists.
And it really,
I got a question.
Really builds the tension in the first 45 minutes. I'm not joking. It is scary as hell.
I saw this movie called Nocturnal Animals. Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, yes, that is a good movie. There's like if you like horror movies, and I want to watch a good one. There was a smaller movie
Hannibal.
that came out. But yeah, but there was a smaller movie that came out in 2011, and it was called You're Next. Has anyone seen this? You're Next.
No.
It's a
Yeah.
really good movie.
Yes,
No.
I have.
It's a good horror movie.
I wouldn't call it good. It's a horror movie, but yeah.
What?
I don't like
liked it. I
horror
liked
movies.
You're Next.
That's the thing. I've never seen any one of the Saw movies ever.
Blasphemy.
No, I haven't watched Saw.
No, I love Saw.
No.
I love Saw.
Saw was my ex's
Nick.
movies. I never watched.
Not everybody's
What?
into horror movie. Not everybody's into horror movies.
No, I was just playing.
But have you watched The Devil's Rejects?
Yes.
That was more of an action thriller than a horror.
Yeah.
It was more like, hey,
I don't know. Well, again, this movie, Nocturnal Animals, like they was supposed to be like a suspense thriller, a little bit of horror. But the thing is, they set this guy up, and he's so disgustingly beta and they spend the rest of the movie trying to get you to be on his side. Like, oh, look, he's finally going to get his revenge. But the whole time you're thinking, I really don't want this guy to get. He's such a cuck. I really don't want this guy to get revenge.
I like the way Dillard refers to people as betas and alphas. It's like, do you even really know what that means?
No, I don't. But I think that the world at large has a general idea of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't get into specifics. And if you're going to actually me, I don't know if I can get on with that conversation.
Dillard, you don't really know what that means, right? Alpha versus beta. Seriously?
I got a good movie. If anyone,
I know a joke when I hear one, and that's a pretty good joke. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got a movie. I just watched this the other day with my family. It was on Netflix, and I was like, I heard about it, but I hadn't seen it yet. And I was like, I want to watch this, and I loved it. It's based on a book, and I haven't read the book, but I really liked the movie. And it has Tom Holland, Sebastian Stan, and there's another one I can't remember.
Yeah, I saw Captain America Civil War 2. It was great.
Yeah, no, it's called The Devil. No, it's called The Devil All the Time on Netflix.
The Devil All the Time. Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking.
That was a good movie.
Hell yeah, it is.
I don't know that one.
It's on Netflix. It's based on a book by Donald Ray Pollock, but it is an amazing movie. It stars Tom Holland.
How long?
And Bill Skarsgård. That's it, Bill Skarsgård. Yeah.
I don't know the actors, but it's a hell of a fucking movie.
Yes.
So it's a Marvel movie.
It's more of a thriller, action thriller horror thing.
What was the name of the movie again?
I don't know if it's Marvel or not, but what's the
Devil All the Time.
There you go. That's the name.
I'm joking. Everybody's in the freaking Marvel movies. You can't say a movie without saying a Marvel actor. It's
God!
Just a joke.
I just looked up The Devil All the Time, and the first question that most people ask: what is the point of The Devil All the Time? Do I want to watch this movie?
That's like
watch it.
Okay, that's like an atheist asking a Christian, "What's the point of the devil?"
So, like, it's getting really low scores from everywhere.
No, watch it. Robert Pattinson.
Just watch it.
Oh, just because Robert Pattinson's in it doesn't mean it's going to be a great movie.
It's a good movie.
Who's in it? I don't give a F who's in it. It's a good effing movie.
It's a great movie. I'm just saying. Yeah.
It's one of those movies that F what the critics say. Watch it.
The critics were. Listen, the critics don't trust in critics anymore. Just go and see a movie.
I stopped trusting the critics since the 80s.
Yeah, me too, because I went to see something and the critics bashed it. Like Suicide Squad was one I liked and the critics bashed wholeheartedly. I like Suicide Squad.
Not only is this movie 2.3 hours long, but it is also a slow burn. The movie escalates and gets interesting in the last 45 minutes or so. But if you are not a fan of slow-paced movies, you might not even get there.
Dude, that movie went by in a flash for me.
Nothing wrong with a slow-paced movie.
He totally said that in his radio voice. Oh my God, like somebody should act.
That movie goes by so quick it feels like sci-fi.
I know, right? It does. It does go by fast.
Dude, Avengers was a slow burn. In-game was. God.
Yeah, those were slow burns compared to this.
What you
Again,
about?
I have no problem with slow burn movies. I really don't. I'll watch the first hour and a half to see why the last 45 minutes matter. And if I don't like it, I'll tell you I don't like it.
Movie lives matter.
Movie. No, I would say watch The Devil All the Time if you haven't seen it. It's a good movie in my opinion, and Sci-Fi's opinion.
So when you walked away from this movie, how did you feel?
Anyway, you're putting my name out there. Make sure you put it out there the right way.
I'm just saying, you said you liked it too.
Yeah, I did. I did like that movie.
But I'm saying just give it a chance if you want to see it. But when I walked away from it, it was one of the best movies I had seen in a few months. And the last movie that really blew me away was The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. That movie.
Oh, that's my only downfall right there.
Yeah, I think the Joker.
Sorry, Joaquin Phoenix is not my Joker. Jack Nicholson is.
I still have not watched it.
Joker
honestly,
I like Joker.
Anything.
I love Joker, but my Joker is still Jack Nicholson.
And then when it got to something, it wasn't worth it.
I don't honestly care. I haven't seen it, so I cannot have a definitive opinion on it. Right, but for me, it's just spit in the bucket. So, what that means? What does spit in the bucket mean?
It means
not all buckets have spit in them. Oh my god!
It
doesn't mean they got spit buckets.
Sure up. You cannot shore up buckshot with spit.
You can't shore up buck spot.
That's what spit in the bucket means.
Jesus Christ! I haven't heard that since my daddy was alive. Oh,
well, why can't people make a good goddamn movie in less than 2 hours?
It still applies, man.
What the hell is wrong with people that they have to take 2.5 hours, 3 hours to make a fucking movie?
Why
4.5 hours? I watched 4.5 hours.
In my day,
Justice League, just to go, the cartoons did it better.
I'm gonna age myself here, and I'm 45 years old. 2.5 hours used to be
was a tour de force.
2.5 hours used to be the norm for fucking movies until VHS became the standard, and then it was 2 hours, and then it became 90 minutes after that.
Hello,
And to be honest with you, 90 minutes has been the standard for a very long time, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how old you are, Sci-Fi Nation.
You know who standardized that? It was the porn industry.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. That's a weird analogy, but all right.
No, it was. Seriously.
If you can't tell me a story, if you can't tell me a good story in a timely manner,
I can tell you lots of good stories. It just depends
on how...
You are
aware that science fiction became popular because of short stories in magazines. You are aware of that, right?
Yeah, just like Hustler.
I mean, astounding science fiction was popular in the 30s and 40s because they were short stories.
Yeah, science fiction theater. It was a TV show in the 50s.
Because
they had the right format.
Okay. They were able to tell a beginning, a middle, and an end
within a 30-minute period with commercial breaks.
The only movie I want to see that's going to be 3-4 hours long, it needs to be some epic. They spent billions of dollars on. I want to see Ben-Hur. I want to see Charlton Heston.
They already did that back in the 60s.
If you don't got a big epic to tell me, just wrap the story up. Come on.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Well, just make it short and sweet, please.
Okay, Dillard, they did that in the 60s. If you want to play that and do watch party with that on your channel, hey, I'll show up for it.
No, I don't like those movies. They're boring.
So what the fuck you complaining about?
I'm talking about everything taking too goddamn long.
Look,
I'm still on brand here with my comments.
You set up a drawing in sequence, right? And you go, okay, we're gonna show the end of the movie right now.
Hong Kong Fooey.
I don't want to watch the end of the movie right now. I want to
Hey,
see why
Hong
you're
Kong
building up
Fooey.
to the end of the movie.
I gotta say something real quick. Hong Kong Fooey, I saw you subscribe to my channel earlier. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
I want to see why you are leading up to the end of the movie. I don't want to watch the end of the movie first. Are you serious? Are
Who
you
wants
going
to see the end
that?
first? Are you serious? What the hell?
Drives me crazy. I can't stand it. Okay, that's the end of the movie. I got it. I don't actually have to watch the rest of the thing.
That's like watching the end of Top Gun before you watch.
Like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about movies like Pulp Fiction or something?
No, Pulp Fiction was reality.
Oh, Pulp Fiction, really? Good movie.
Well,
that movie starts off with the end.
Honest with you, it's a good movie once.
Yeah, the first
is
time.
Is it a good movie every time?
No, but it is the first time
you watch it. It's really not.
You know, a movie I love. I absolutely loved it, right, and upon second viewing, I hated it.
Is that what
was Birdman?
No, I didn't hate it.
I loved Birdman when I saw it. I was like, "This is great."
Uninterested.
It's completely,
all right,
unwatchable a second time.
Let me give you a, for instance, right? There was a movie called The Sixth Sense, right?
Yes. What's his name? That little kid. What the fuck was his name?
Lloyd.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yes. Thank you, Bill. Haley Joel Osment.
I noticed in the first third of the movie that the doorknob was red, right? And I leaned over to my friend. Honestly, I thought I was whispering, but everyone around me was really pissed when I said this. I was like, you do know that Bruce Willis is dead, right? Everyone around me, and I swear to you, I thought I was whispering. I really did. Everyone around me was pissed because they were looking forward to the reveal at the end.
At the very end where they say,
there's no reveal at the end when you know what the end is when you're looking at it.
Yeah, how could you not know like halfway through the effing film?
Well, did you know?
Yes, I did.
Nobody knew. That's why the movie was so popular.
Oh, that kid's dead. I freaking knew. Trust me, from my personal experience with the supernatural, I knew he was already dead. I knew.
A one-time viewing is fine if you're only trying to make box office. What are people trying to make? They're trying to make residuals so they can live off of the residuals, right? At least I hope that's what they're doing. Otherwise, they have terrible agents.
Residual what? Royalties? Yeah, royalties. Hell yeah. Give me royalties. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Give me residual. Shit, I want a fucking guaranteed income. Yeah.
There's one movie.
Yeah, nobody knew that he was dead halfway through.
Nobody knew. All I did was lean over to my friend and I said, I bet you Bruce Willis is already dead.
Well, that movie came out so long ago, I couldn't prove it to you even if I wanted to.
I mean, the movie wouldn't have been. The movie would have been a complete failure if you would have known a quarter way through the movie. The ending.
I seen it in the theater and I was like halfway through, and my family were like trying to shoosh me over the mouth and all this other stuff because, of all the stuff I went through.
Are you really that annoying person that like points out the magician's tricks?
He is.
Pretty much.
What a nightmare to be around.
I can tell you another anecdote. I was with a girl for about 3 months, and she went and saw the Blair Witch Project without me, right? And she went and saw it, and she came back to the barracks. I was at Fort Hood at the time. She came back to the barracks. She said, "That's the scariest movie I've ever seen. You really need to go see it." And I went and saw it with my friend.
Oh,
and after that, I went back to the barracks and I knocked on her door and I said, "We're breaking up. I'm never gonna."
How you doing, girl? We're breaking up.
I'm
I
never
don't
gonna
want to
have sex
see
with
you
you
again.
I'm sorry. Bye.
I'm sorry. See you. Bye.
And I
Hey, by
would
the
say,
way,
Mr. CV, you need a beer? There you go.
yeah. By the way, my name's Mr. CCTV. Make sure you got my back on the battlefield.
I was like, I'm done.
How
If
you
you
doing,
thought the Blair Witch Project was scary, then you're not my girlfriend anymore. Goodbye.
You're not my girlfriend.
And I don't know. Some people, I don't understand the reason, because that movie was so popular, why so many people liked that movie. I don't get it.
Thank
Like,
you,
I understand,
Jenna Bill.
I understand how
do,
people
in
would
fact,
get
drink and know things.
right. I do understand why people would be scared of like the that movie. What was that other found footage movie that was really famous?
The snuff film?
No.
Honestly, I don't know.
It was supposed to be a faux found footage. The one with
I never watched found footage movies
with the ones with
again.
the ghost opening the doors and closing the doors.
Oh, the one where whack whack and the doors are doing this, that, and the third.
What is that? What is that movie called? Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can understand why people would think that's scary.
Activity. Yeah, that is so bullshit.
Yeah, but the thing is that when the first movie came out, it was a sensation because it hit on a lot of, especially people that were religious and they've heard the stories from their parents about the devil having a chicken foot and stuff like that. It hit on a lot of people's.
Here's my thing. Okay.
Okay, let's hear your thing first. Go ahead.
Okay, I started out being raised Catholic. Then I was raised Lutheran. Okay, so exorcisms are a part of my life. So it's an actual thing. You can do an exorcism. I've seen one done. I've actually had encounters with paranormal. Literally, in my own life, personally. Not nice paranormal, but I've had experience with it. So when I see people talking about this, it's like it's not anything to F with. It's really not. I know it's real. I've felt it. I've dealt with it. It's a real thing. All I can say is, whether you believe in it or not, it does exist.
All right. Now that you said that first, what I was saying was because so many people believe in this stuff, because the undertones of that movie were, Christian and exorcisms and the devil and demons and stuff like that, and messing around with Ouija boards and fucking around with the wrong thing. And like, I know people that won't even, like moms that will not let Ouija boards in their house. Right.
Oh, hell, my mom won't.
Because that
won't.
Right, and because that belief is so pervasive, that paranormal activity hit on all those things at the same time, just like the movie The Exorcist. So to some people, it's horrifying. It's a terrifying movie, and some people who are born or not born but raised agnostic or atheist, or like they're unfazed by the movie. Oh,
I was phased. Trust me, my own mama won't even let a fucking Ouija board in her house. She will. Fucking dump holy water on that son of a bitch before it even comes into the fucking house.
The entire time I was watching The Exorcist, I thought to myself, I said these people may be of faith, but they are not of true faith, or they do not believe in their faith nearly as much as I do, because there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way.
My family never didn't believe in their faith. They do absolutely believe in their faith.
I'm sorry, Sci-Fi Nation. May I finish my thought?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you. I believe that when we are saved, we are filled with the Holy Spirit of Christ, and there is no demonic entity that is capable of possessing us. Period. I don't have to worry about my 4 children. I don't have to worry about myself. I don't have to worry about my ex-wife. The fact that we are divorced, the fact that we are separated, well, obviously she's remarried. It does not infringe on my faith. My faith is I cannot be possessed. Have I met possessed people? Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh, yeah, I bet you have. And by the way, how is your faith doing for you? Are you still good?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Right. So what you're saying is, and according to your dogma, that isn't a possibility to be having
Right.
a 2 spirits indwelling in you.
That's my dogma, which is why.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
like the Exorcist
for a lot of people,
and the Nun and things like that don't affect me the way they affect other people.
I just said that. Like I said, people that were born agnostic, or people that don't care, or people that have different beliefs.
Or
if you're a
people
Buddhist,
like
or
me.
if you're a part of a Christian sect that doesn't believe that you can have 2 spirits indwelling,
Right.
or whatever, it doesn't phase you at all. These movies are like, that's not scary. I don't get it. Whatever.
Or people
Exactly.
like me.
It's not a scary movie to me.
Yeah, it's not a scary movie. But then you have people like me that were raised Catholic and went to Lutheran. So we have all the Catholic shit except stand and incense. Okay. So
I don't know what this guy has against incense. Man, I love incense.
It's a Catholic thing, dude.
It's a Catholic thing.
I know. I was raised Catholic.
That's why they call it Catholic light.
I did the communion, the confirmation, all that stuff.
Yeah, I did too. Trust me, it's Lutheran is so.
That's where I felt my first booby was that catechism class.
Right on.
But yeah, I mean, it's like really everybody wants to put Catholic down. You want to know another difference against Catholics that Lutherans don't have to do?
Yes, Jedi Bill, you have something to say?
We don't have to do confession.
Jedi Bill has something to say.
Stream,
Jedi Bill has something to add to the conversation. Go ahead, Jedi Bill.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino.
Hey, Deuteronomy, put your nuts away, would you?
I'm the dude.
Okay, well, hey, dude, Deuteronomy, put your nuts away. That was kind of yucky to look at.
Oh, you want more?
You saw the master of the precious. He stole it from.
Oh God!
My precious.
Gollum, you know what? Gollum looks better than that. Well, I don't know what that creature was.
Me as Gollum.
Gollum, no, I know. Gollum
Dolomite. Shit.
But in order to kind of bookend what I was talking about, just to finish up, I would say it's really hard to recommend a horror movie because there's just so many different types of people and what scares them. It's really hard to say this is universally scary. That's all I was trying to say.
No. You're absolutely right, Dillard. I'm sorry if I interrupted you on that point, but yeah, you're right.
Even for the most part, jump scares, they obviously affect me.
Yeah, they're stupid. They're stupid. They rely on high, loud audio, and that's
my wife got me with that one, the game where you play, and then the end is the Exorcist girl's face. She got me with that.
Yeah, and then she went.
Yeah,
in your face.
Those kind of jump scares affect me. But when I know a jump scare is coming, I just go, "Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay, got it."
Yeah, you don't appreciate it because if something draws you in and you're watching somebody walk down an alley or a corridor of a household and you know something creepy is going to come and then it ends up being a cheap jump scare, you kind of pull away from the movie,
right?
Because you know that they're going to do something that's not very
for instance,
cerebral. It's not very fun. It's just cheap. So you kind of pull away and you're like, I don't really care too much.
For instance, someone is hiding in a hiding space that you know is absolutely guaranteed.
They're hiding
you will
in a
not.
space
You
that
will
you
not
don't
find that
fucking
person in
expect
that
them
hiding
in.
space.
Exactly.
And then
You
they
don't
back
expect them
into
in it.
something that falls over and makes a noise. And the evil guy goes, "Ah, I know where you are now."
Oh, I know where you are.
Yeah,
No, because when you do something that plays on something that's a little smarter, right? Your senses, like you see Michael Myers in the hallway walking. He's not hidden. He's right there, but she doesn't see him. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
yeah.
a lot. You're invested in that movie. When you know that somebody's trying to cheap scare you, you pull back and you're like, because the thing is, a jump scare will affect you if you're paying close attention. And you're like, I'm not going to give that to them anymore. They've lost that from me. I'm pulling back from the movie and not really paying attention that way.
You're
When the jump scare does come, I don't
Yeah.
give them the satisfaction of getting scared.
Is it like, if it's expected, does it sound like how Insane Clown Posse says it? Fuck you, wicked clowns. Like that type of
Why
shit.
do you like Insane Clown Posse so
Because
much?
I do. I'm from Michigan. I'm a juggalo, motherfucker.
No, there was a movie I saw. It was a terrible movie, and I stopped watching
South
it.
Central Los Angeles. It doesn't mean I have to like
Dr. Dre,
Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre.
I don't have to like them just because I'm from South Central Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, I'm from Detroit, so guess what?
Okay, whatever, man.
chicken butt.
Chicken
Go
butt.
ahead, Dillard.
Corgi
Go
butt.
ahead.
Well, yeah, what I was saying is like there was this movie I saw, and I think it was called Deep something. It was about the people that were diving down into the ocean, whatever. And right in the middle, I was watching the thing, and I'm invested in it. It was not bad so far. I'm like, okay, I'm with this. It's kind of spooky, being in these underground caves, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You might nick something on your scuba gear, and then you might die. There was a fish. They did a jump scare with a fish. His flashlight turns slowly. It shows a fish, and it's a regular ass fish. The fish opens its mouth and screams at the viewer.
And it screams at the viewer. And it's like,
underwater.
It actually screams.
Yes, the
screams
fish
at
screams.
the viewer.
Yes,
Underwater. Everything is silent, and it
immediately,
screams
I
at
turned
the
the
viewer.
shit off. I was like, that's enough for me. I'm not watching the rest of this.
I'm done with that. No.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
No,
That is absolutely ridiculous. Darius Munchausen is in the house.
yeah, I guess.
Saying Detroit what?
Detroit what? Detroit
Okay,
what?
yeah.
What?
The
Yeah.
the horror that since we're talking about that the stuff that gets to me is not particularly the scary stuff. It's the stuff where it's like, there might be a jump scare or two in it, but it's not entirely scary. But the thought of it is like, you get the backstory, you get the story in there, but the thought of what happens to the people or whatever's going on is more terrifying to me.
Yes.
Because there's this game called Bendy in the Ink Machine. I don't know if anyone's heard of
Bambi.
Yeah.
B-E-M-B.
I've seen people play it online.
Okay, the thing about it, it's not the scariest game in the world. It's going back to kind of like a classic animation. But if you go into the backstory of that, you find out how terrifying that game actually is. Because the backstory is this guy becomes so deluded and with his projects that he literally bankrupts himself. But the thing he wanted to do was make he was going to make a theme park out of his characters like Walt Disney did. And he said, I want to make real life.
I want to make it like a real wife animation.
Yeah, and gets this ink machine, and he turns he starts turning all the employees into monsters. So he literally created the monsters.
Did you just understand?
That's
I said a real wife.
Yeah, like the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah,
I did actually hear you, Sci-Fi Nation, and that's funny, haha, in a different context. In this context, it's not that funny.
No, it's really interesting when somebody can get really clever with a way to scare you. I can watch that kind of stuff. I'm like, this is great. I love it. I enjoyed it. I got invested enough to let them give me a jump scare every now and then, but give me a good story like that movie, The House in the Cabin in the Woods. how they put all those different twists on it. I'm invested,
Right?
and you paid it off with even something I wasn't even expecting. I loved it. It was great.
That's even better. Yes.
I like the stuff where like all movies I think should make you think, and that's what I was trying to get into with that example.
So
it's not
things,
it's in the
things
background
that I do, right?
Yes.
And this is why I love the movie I watched today. It's called Unhinged.
Yes.
That's why I love the movie so much, because it is something that I have envisioned, not to the extreme that the movie took it, right? But there's times when you just, you get to the off ramp and you just go, and you pull around the guy. No joke, this actually happened to me. A guy was cocking his pistol in his rearview mirror.
Is Desert Eagle
at me?
At you?
I was like,
is
okay,
Desert Eagle at you?
You haven't loaded a magazine or loaded a round. I'm fully aware that you're not going to shoot me.
32 to chamber, 1 in the clip.
But I leaned forward in my windshield and I pointed at my forehead. I was like, here's your target. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Or like, for instance, there was a movie called Hostel.
That actually happened to me. Because the guy had his pistol and he was cocking it multiple times.
I've got the same pistol. Trust me. I knew.
I was like, okay, you can cock that pistol as many times as you want to. You're still not going to shoot me in the head. So I leaned forward and I pointed to my head.
I was like, here, shoot me, MFer.
And he pulled off to the side of the road and I just went around him and I got on the interstate. It didn't matter to me. So I understand the road rage, which is why Unhinged really affected me as a movie versus, something like The Nun, where it's like, okay, I know the nun is going to jump out from this fucking corridor right now.
Yeah,
I'm
annoyed. It's more of when it can get, when something like Star Wars or something, it gets into your mind, and horror does it so well because, like I said, with Bindi or other games, they can get into your head, even though the game isn't that scary because of what everything else going on. When you see when you really think about it, that the people you're talking to, the people the character interacts with, those aren't like demons possessing people. Those were real people that worked at this place that got turned into physical monsters. They turned into these things.
One of the
that's the scary part.
Is that real people can be monsters.
Yeah, and it shows that the a corruption state where everyone is more evil. It brings out the more evil side and everything to the light, and it's like one character in it. Just real quick, but he is like the prophet, and his name's Sammy, and he he bows to the demon, like sacrifices people. That's to him to protect himself. It's like there's more to the story there's an underlying story, and instead of what's in front of you, it's more you have to think about it more than see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I like things that make you think, I guess.
No, I get that. I do. And, I haven't seen The Silence, but I think The Silence would be one of those movies.
I've heard that's good.
And the thing is that a scary movie doesn't have to be it doesn't have to make you think really hard. Like there was, like I was saying, this
no.
Hostel, right?
Right.
And
Hostel was good.
And the reason Hostel was so good is because I watched it in theaters, and it's the best to watch it in theaters because it sets you up to this over the top gore and this torture, and it sets you up the entire time, and you're like, why? And it gets a bad rap. People are like, oh, it's just horror gore porn, but it's not. The reason they make you see the things that you're seeing is for that payoff moment right at the very end when he's about to escape, and you see He's in the car, and the two girls that set him up in the very beginning are walking across the street. Dude, multiple people in the theater stood up and were like, run that bitch over. Like, they were so invested in the movie.
Yeah.
But they
exactly.
actually got a physical reaction to somebody to stand up at not just one person. There was like 3 people that stood up, like, oh, like the shock was so much. You know what I mean?
And
it wasn't a horror part. It was the run her over, get away. You know, and
it
you can't
really
get that.
is the best when you can see someone going, holy crap, I've lived in a freaking hostel.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I can see that. I lived in Germany for 3 years. Trust me, I can see that. I can see that happening.
That's the best thing you can do.
It's reality with a horror overtone. Like the movie.
And then
we
right at
watched
the end,
other
what does he
night,
do?
Bill.
Puts the
What
pedal
was
to the
that
metal,
called?
and you get the payoff of him running over these broads.
What was
Jedi
what?
Bill, what was the movie we watched the other night together?
Hatchet.
The Hatchet Man?
The Hatchet. It's just Hatchet. It's just
Oh,
called
just
Hatchet.
the Hatchet, right? Or
Just
Hatchet.
Is that the one where they're in the bayou?
Yeah, they're in the bayou.
They're
Oh,
in
God, that
Louisiana
movie's so
bayou.
awful.
Absolutely ridiculous movie. Just totally ridiculous movie. There's no basis in reality whatsoever. And it's just a matter of showing blood and guts everywhere that you look.
Gore, yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part,
sorry.
horror movies I just skip over and I go to science fiction or I go to drama or something like that. And you know, there are better movies out there, which is why Jedi Bill and I make fun of movies all the time. Because they really are bad. They really are just bad. I mean, like the Ice Cream Man, right? With Ron Howard's brother.
Yeah.
Clint
Horrible
Howard,
movie. Terrible movie.
Oh.
But it's a lot of fun to make fun of.
Ice cream.
Yes, it's just
ice cream.
Yeah.
I got the ice cream.
The dentist.
You ain't got no ice cream.
It's a great movie to make fun of.
Yeah, but
Like Eddie
there's
Murphy
a lot
used to
of
say,
those.
I got the ice cream. You ain't got no ice cream. You're on the welfare. You ain't got no ice cream.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah.
Shit, that's my cue to get out of here. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Outer space.
I remember
Are we just randomly naming horror movies now?
I remember
At this point,
something.
yes, we really are because we don't want to get deep philosophical with movies, and I'm about to pass out. So,
and I'm
me too. It's 1 o'clock over here. I got to go though. I'll see you guys later.
It's time to go. Okay, everybody's
time to go. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
time for
Bill.
me to go too.
Well,
see ya.
It's about the end of the show anyway because
Yep.
it's just about that time. 3 hours, 12 minutes. So.
Yeah.
That Bill's getting dinked out himself.
Good night, Jedi Bill.
I just want to go watch horror movies now.
Well,
he means
real quick before we go.
I'll play them in my theater.
He secretly means Jedi Bill's Twilight Theater.
Yeah. No, real quick.
Sparkly vampires all day.
Oh.
No, I was thinking of a movie and I finally thought of it. Has anyone seen Upgrade? It came out a few years ago. And this guy gets
Yes.
I like that
Played
movie.
that one too. Yes.
I know what upgrades are. That's from the first Matrix movie. Upgrades. No, the second Matrix movie. Upgrades.
He gets a chip in his head and becomes like a superhuman.
Yeah.
And kills everybody. It's pretty cool.
Not his head, it's his spinal cord.
Yeah, I just like that. All right.
Good night, Jedi Bill. Good night, Nick the Bounty Hunter. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi Nation will argue another time. I choose not to argue most of the time, though. So
hey, I choose not to argue as well. CCTV. Good seeing you, my friend. Good seeing
I'll
you.
see y'all later. Don't forget,
Alrighty.
4th of
Bye,
July, right around noontime Pacific, I think.
Oh, and I gotta say, hey, there's no Cinema Saturday, but I bring in Cinema Saturday, and we're going to be watching this movie right here.
I like that one,
loose.
11
Right
a.m. Pacific, yes.
Every which way but loose with Clint
Yes.
Eastwood.
All right, folks. I'm out. Bye.
Yep, I'm out.
Later.
Hi.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
How
Catch
you
you
doing?
later. You can't stay here.
Jesus.